Lassie hates the Bears. Will not be seen today. So we can bring you the following program.
What is up, everybody? Happy Sunday, you know what I mean? Got a little football action. Vikings taking on the Seahawks, and this should be a fun game to watch, you know what I mean? And he said, are we late again? No, we started exactly when we wanted to, 3:01. Because it was like 3 o'clock, no, let's wait 1 minute so Phil has something to complain about, you know what I mean? Maybe your clock's just wrong. Are you on an Android?
Maybe we do that just to irk Phil. Who knows, you know?
Can we get a week without Greg Olsen? Painful. I don't mind Greg Olsen. You know what I mean? I think he does a pretty good job. I mean, when I'm doing the watch parties, I barely hear what they're saying every now and again, but I have the volume just low enough so I can steal some of the commentary. But no, sometimes like stuff happens, and there's players I don't know, and I can listen. Like, oh, that's who that is. You know what I mean? 2 minutes. Look at Phil. He's on a complaining day, dude. He's got the cat. He's got the whole Karen thing going for him. You know what I mean? Dude, are you still not? Okay, these are all old comments. Over. What you saying? 3:04 now. It's 3:04. We're going though, so we're not late because this is actually a watch party happening here. Anyway, so let's go. What are your predictions for this game? We got the Vikings, got the Seahawks. The Vikings playing Sam Darnold is kind of funny to me because they got their quarterback struggles this year. They decided they didn't like Sam Darnold. Now he's in Seattle. They McCarthy situation. I don't know. You know what I mean? He's hurt. Now they have the undrafted rookie playing. So undrafted rookie though, like this is a situation like if you're a quarterback, realistically you want this situation. You got Justin Jefferson, you got Addison, you got Aaron Jones as your running back, and they have a nice running group there. And you know what I mean? I think that this is as a quarterback, this is an offense that you'd like to probably have a good time with. So if he can do it, rookie, is the stage going to be too bright for him? We're going to find out, you know what I mean? But
oh, God, that's all I need.
I predict the Seahawks are going to lose. I think it probably big, too, like 31-17, I'm going to say Seahawks win this game. But if Max Brosmer can get after it, you know what I mean? Who knows? All right. Complain about the Rams losing. Why give the Bears something else to brag about? That's interesting about the Rams losing today is the Packers. Everyone talks about how the Packers, lost to the Panthers. The Panthers, won 31-28 against the Rams over there. So that's the thing about football is like it doesn't matter. Like people match up all these games. The Packers lost to this team, and then Bears fans are saying, well, the Bears lost to the Vikings with McCarthy, and then you can go to every team like they have these kind of losses. It doesn't matter because any given Sunday, a good team can play down and play, not have a good game, and then the lesser team is taking advantage and balling out. So like it pinpointing like this team lost to that team, I don't think it really means anything as it is right now. But here we go, return from the 5-yard line for the Vikings. He's at the 20, cutting it up top, 25. He's going to get past the 30. He's still moving down to about the 34-yard line. And the Seahawks are rocking those old jerseys today, I think. Yeah. Even like the thumbnail. I use a really old one. Anyways, here we go. Matt needed the extra time to explain to Vinny why Vinny does not get paid. I did. Thanks for all the work there, bud. Here we go. First down and 10. You're going to see what this Brosmer, I believe his name is, led offense can do. I assume they're going to try to run this ball starting this game off, and they're going to hand it off right here. Up the middle, that's Aaron Jones for a couple yards.
Boom. He's on his back.
I think the over-under on Aaron Jones' rushing yards today was like 30 or something. I took the over on that. Go Pat, go. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It was a good time. Hope everyone else had a great Thanksgiving. Did all the stuff you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Obviously, Packer fans, we had a good Thanksgiving for the Packer game, but hopefully after that as well. Here we go. Aaron Jones sighting. Absolutely, dude. 2nd down and 6. Here we go. I think we're going to see a lot of Aaron Jones today. Running the ball, I think that they obviously split it up a little bit over there. But they're going to try to run it to protect their quarterback. Here we go. A shotgun split back situation. He's going to play action. He's going to toss this thing left side to Aaron Jones and nothing there. He's going to be a loss of a yard, I think, dude. And the Seahawks defense, they were not fooled by that. Packers got to beat the Bears. Won't be number 1 in an NFC with a win. Absolutely, the Packers got to beat the Bears, and they're going to beat the Bears. Like all this talk this week, dude, the Bears aren't scaring no one. They beat a good Eagles team. That was like their only good win. Their only really impressive win. I mean, you are your record, so like they should be happy and pumped about it. But to act like they're like the best team in the league is just wild to me. Here we go. Shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It's 3rd down and 6. He's back to throw. Oh, he's running out of time. He's going down for the sack. And on 3rd and 6, he can't do that. Now it's 4th down and a whole bunch. But there's a flag.
Nothing.
There is a flag on the play. I'm going to see if this is on the Seahawks or who this is on. Hey, Matt, we play the number 1 seed in the NFC next week. Go, Pack, go. So this was on the defense. Yeah, and it's going to be a dub, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy that the Rams lost. Well, that's 1st down and 10 over here. Hold on, because Seattle just did that. 1st down, Minnesota. Yeah, you were a little ahead. You're a little ahead, Philly boy. You were wrong. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. They're going to be under center here. Where are they at? Just past the 40-yard line. You're going to run this thing left side. Not a lot there, dude. And the Seahawks defense is not going to let them just try to run this thing. And that is, like, obviously what I would assume their game plan would be. You have a young quarterback. Make him throw. But then again, you have Justin Jefferson. Just the quarterback gets kind of warmed up a little bit and starts making good decisions. Could be a problem, but I don't predict that's going to happen. I really don't. You mean they beat a pathetic Eagles team? I mean, that was their only good one. I mean, I get that the Eagles played like trash, but that was still a winning team. Like, they beat the Steelers without Aaron Rodgers. Okay, whatever. Like, you beat a backup quarterback. That's not really that too impressive. But what it is you are your record. So, but next week they're going to find out. Here we go. He's looking to throw, toss this thing right side, and that's going to be completed to Aaron Jones, and he goes down the sideline. I'm not sure where he went out.
That boy is good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what you got to do if you're the Vikings, a young quarterback, especially at the beginning of this game. You got to let them get warmed up a little bit with some easier stuff. Hey, Matt, are you doing the Packers-Bears game? Yeah, I'm really thinking about going to that game. If I don't, I'll definitely be doing it. But I got to figure it out. The tickets are expensive. I'm trying to see if I can get someone to go with me. We're going to find out, you know what I mean? 3rd down and 2. Here we go. He's back to throw. He goes down for a sack. The Seahawks defense shuts him down. And that's going to be 4th down and a bunch. I like how Seahawks fans are just like, they're proper folk, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to take it to them. Offense not looking real good right here. You can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to run this ball a little bit. Seahawks defense was all over. Even when they went back to throw, pass rush is there. And, a young quarterback, dude, you get in his face, you get pressure on him, over. You know what I mean? Welcome to the big league, kid. You know what I mean? Here we go. Here comes the punting situation. He's going to punt this thing for about the 30. Where are we going to get this return from about the 2-yard line? Fair catch. 3-yard line, and there we go. There goes your first offensive drive for the Minnesota Vikings right there. It looks like tickets are almost all gone to the game. I mean, you can people are selling, like, if you use like Ticketmaster and all those places. That's where I was looking, Ticketmaster. Usually if I just buy a ticket to go, I'll go over there. I think they're like $300 or something, like the cheapest ones. 'Cause that's usually what I do. I just buy the cheapest tickets, and then I find like a standing spot, and I just watch the game. I don't even sit in the seat. You know what I mean? When you're on a budget. No, I'd rather just walk around. I've been to enough games. I like to keep my, keep it open a little bit. Great kick, dumb returner. Who catches it there? What the hell are we doing here? Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, why did he catch it? Why not? See what a bounce will do. You know what I mean? Could have won the end zone. Afternoon Vinny and Super Mac Flex. You know what I mean? There we go. Hey, I put it up there right there. I'm doing some work right here. There you go. Anyways, that took way too much energy. That's why I let Vinny do that stuff. But well, yeah, here we go. 0-0 ball game. We're gonna see what the Seahawks offense can do. Are they gonna come right out here and get after it? I think they are. I expect, dude. They're gonna be fired up. They're gonna be fired up right here. I think that.
You know what's weird, Matt, is we both clicked on the same thing. You know that.
Yeah.
I actually clicked on the same thing.
Yeah, same time. There we go. But yeah, we're going to see what's what over here. We have 105 folks watching across all the places. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got that one lone Twitch watcher. You know what I mean? I wonder who that is. But here we go. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm curious to see how the Seahawks offense turns it up over here. High temp for the game next Sunday will be 16 degrees. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried about the cold. I mean, I feel like once the games start, like when you're in there, it's not as cold. I've been to some pretty cold games, and like once you're celebrating, you're drinking, you're having a good time, you hardly feel it. Like before the game is like when you feel it. Because I was at that Niners playoff game, and our beers were freezing before the game, but they weren't during the game because we were all, maybe we were drinking a little faster too. You know what I mean? But I barely noticed.
We're getting the inside scoop here,
I barely
fellas.
noticed the cold. Tomorrow is Victory Monday, because why not? You know what I mean? It is, and I actually found my Victory Monday hoodie. Digging around some stuff, you know what I mean? I found some stuff. Jets just made a 56-yard field goal to beat the Falcons. That's crazy. There's some crazy games happening today, but here we go. 1st down and 10. We're going to see what the Seahawks can do. They're starting from the 4-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. He's going to run this thing up the middle, and that's going to be a couple. Get some past the 5-yard line. A little breathing room at least, you know what I mean? There we go, 105. Oh, make it 106. Actually, it's 111 right now. 111. I appreciate you, Robert. You know what I mean? Eric says, do you think Packers need to win out to make playoffs? I don't think they have to win out to make playoffs, but I think they definitely want to, because they're going to want that top spot. We're going to have a 1st down here by the Seahawks. He's rumbling, tumbling down left sideline over here. But, yeah, I think if you want that NFC, you're gonna want to win out, but they just have to beat the Bears. They got the Bears twice in the next 3 weeks. I feel like worried about beating them, and I think they will. But the Bears are obviously gonna be fired up. It's gonna be a huge game, both the one at Lambeau and in Chicago. It's gonna be crazy being so close together. I'm waiting for mine in the mail. There you go, getting that Victory Monday swag. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. 1st down and 10 over here. Let's get back into it a little bit right here. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to dance around, get this thing up the middle. He's got what do you got, about 5 yards on this thing. They're pushing it forward. There's a flag on the play. That pile's still moving, maybe even more than that. See what this flag is. Probably a hold, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Bears are the number 1 seed. That's wild in this month. You know what I mean? This deep in the season. But there we are. And now the Packers got to take that away from them. That's all that is. Robert Eastsighting got to slide over here and say hey. So that was on the defense over here. I didn't see exactly what it was. But here we go. Let's see what they got here. Eric Wilson over there. So here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be under center here. 1st down and 5. Oh, he's back to... No, he's going to hand this thing off. And he's trying to bounce this thing left side. He's got... I think he might have a 1st down. Very, very close. Didn't look promising at first. I think he's going to be just short of the 1st down. There we go. I like this. I like seeing everyone come together in the comment section. You know what I mean? In the loving spirit over here. 2nd down and 1. 9:08 to go in the 1st quarter. Sam down at 101. 14 yards. I think they're probably going to run this thing right here. 2nd and 1. He's going to be under center. Got a man in motion over here. All right, play action. Looking to throw on 2nd and 1. Now he's rolling to his left. He's looking downfield. He gets rid of it, tosses it out of bounds left side. He was about to get lit up on that thing. I bet the Vikings wish they had a quarterback like him, you know what I mean? They got a 3rd and 1. He took a shot at the end there. So here we go, 3rd down and 1. 8:41 to go in the first quarter, and they got like a little quarterback sneak, tush-push action looking going right here. And there they go. The push is tushed. Tush is pushed. And that's going to be a 1st down. The bottom of that pile is crazy, dude. Like, that's crazy how they can just line up sideways, like the defense to try to stop this thing. And they're just like, hey, we're just going to use your body as like just like a pillar. They should just bring someone in like a huge, massive dude that's his only job to stop tush pushes. And if you get hurt, whatever. Sucks to suck, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. You know what I mean? 1st and 10, waste a roster spot on that. Here we go. He's going to be shotgun, looking to throw right side, quick pass. He makes a man miss. That's going to be a 1st down, and he's trying to push it down the field. There you go. Rick says, hey, Matt, living here in Chicago, they are really talking smack. You know what I mean? They really think the game won't be close. That's what's crazy to me, that they act like they're just so far superior. I could see saying, like, it's going to be a battle, whatever. But to act like they're just going to smoke the Packers is crazy talk. They're not doing anything crazy against that defense. Here we go. Darnold back to throw out a shotgun, quick pass. Oh, that was almost intercepted, in and out of his hands. And that ball was in a little bit of danger, it looked like. Are the Vikings even going to score today? I'm not sure that they are. I mean, I think if they want to, they got to run the ball. Yeah, that was in and out of his hands, and that was right in the Vikings, just right in his chest. That was quick though. But yeah, they might not. They're gonna try to run the ball a lot, and they weren't successful in that first drive. So if they can't figure it out and get that run game going, it's gonna be rough for them. Seattle moving backward. That's not what you want. You know what I mean? They're at just short of the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 10. They're going to hand this thing off, and that's going to be behind the line of scrimmage and a loss, dude. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
How about new?
So it's 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 here, not 3rd and 12. 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Let's go. Can they get something here? Actually, I don't care who wins this game, but Seahawks are 8-3. So, but I think that they're just going to pummel them, but not this play. The Vikings get the sack. Well, that might be an extra penalty, dude.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
I don't know. I kind of feel like that should have been an extra flag right there, dude. That whistles were blowing, and he like landed on his body and unnecessarily. But that was a good defensive stop right there. The Seahawks had nothing on that. They're going to be kicking from their own 30. I trust them. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where they're going to mark that thing dead. He was pushing him back, dude. But here we go. The ball, they're going to be actually kicking it from around the 20, the actual spot where he's booting it off. Let's see what they got here. 4th and 24. Dude, they pushed him back far. Let's see if we got a return from the Minnesota Vikings. And he's saying stay away from that thing. And that's going to roll to about the 12, 13-yard line. Every time I see tweets from Bears fans, I think of the SpongeBob meme about how many times do we need to teach you this, old man. The Bears fans are just crazy this week right now. It's awesome. Vikings are a disaster. It's almost hard talking trash to them anymore. They're definitely turned into the purple. See this? That's funny, Travis. I like that one. But I'm not reading that, you know what I mean? 2 Bears fans IQ combined wouldn't equal to 10. No, I mean they're like what they say all the time about the Packers fans. They're like, you're delusional, you're this and that, and they really haven't beaten anyone, and they're acting like they're like the greatest thing in the NFL, and that's fine. They're the number one seed, and that's all good and fine, but that's not how it's going to end. They're going to find out this week what it is to play a dominant defense, and their run game though is fierce. Now the Packers lost Wyatt, so they're have to figure out how to shut that run down. But I have full trust in this Packers defense. They will not be like that. Matt, the whole key of the game is stopping that running game. They are number one in football. If you stop them running ball, they are nothing. Absolutely, dude. That's obviously going to be their number one goal is stopping a run. But yeah, they looked real good against the Eagles. But the Packers are like the number 6 team in the league stopping a run. I think the Eagles were like 20th or something. So it's not the same. People I've had Bears fans say the Eagles are better at stopping a run than the Packers. Like, you guys don't know anything. You just say stuff. You know what I mean? You're not actually, you just say whatever, and people will just believe it. Let them eat their flowers this week, take care of business this week, and they go back to hibernation. Yeah, and I have no problem with them talking a little bit. You're the number one seed now. But the thing is like they can't talk about their team without mentioning the Packers. So they can't just be like, hey, the Bears are good, we're number one seed, whatever, this is why, and kind of like break it down or talk whatever they want to talk. But they're always like, oh, Packers are this and Packers are that and Jordan Love, and they're always trying to compare themselves to the Packers. It does not go the other way. We have never compared ourselves to the Bears. We're never like talking about it like, oh, the Bears could never do this or whatever. It's like always like that little brother stuff. You know what I mean? And you got to like it. They're always giving us all types of attention and love, you know what I mean? Not that we don't talk about the Bears, because they're a rival. There's nothing wrong with talking about them, but like when it's like your whole identity of social media, all these dudes on Twitter, that's all they do is talk about the Packers. But I get it. You're trying to compare yourself to greatness. Can't blame them for that, you know what I mean? They have to contain Williams. Never seen a quarterback avoid sacks like him. He's got speed for a big guy. Yeah, he can make dudes miss. That's the thing about Williams. When you're getting that pressure on him and you get to him, you have to get to him because he can make you miss. He can run around, make some stuff happen a little bit. But I think most thing is stopping the running backs. Here we go, play action. He's going to hit a screen over here, left side to Aaron Jones, and he's going to have a first down the sideline over here. There we go. It's going to be first down and 10. There we go. First down. Bears are going to be disappointed faster than Peggy Bundy trip to the bedroom with Al. What is up, Aaron? How you doing today? It's first down and 10 over here. Thanks for being here. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. This is going to be Brosmer over here. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off Aaron Jones, and he's trying to get something, but, dude, the defense is all over that, and he's going to get nothing. That's the thing is, like, they're running the ball. It's kind of predictable. I don't know if we've seen this before, but you kind of know like what they're doing, especially having a young quarterback. I think they're just trying to stop the run. All is good, on a Sunday, no Packer game, stress-free football kind of. But the Bears are the number one seed now, so we got that. Yeah, Parsons will be in his face all the time, and not just that, he can just blow up that line a little bit and let other people eat. Here we go, second down and 9. Brosmer is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Play action. He's looking to throw. Toss to the middle of the field. Incomplete off the fingertips of Addison. Let's see the replay. I don't know if that was just a straight drop or if he kind of let him too far.
You almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
Not a bad route. Addison can ball. Yeah, that was just off his fingertips. Let me see his replay one more time. I don't know. It might have been a little bit high, but either way, touches your hands, you know what I mean? No, but Addison's a good baller, dude. At least in Madden for sure. Is the Bears still suck song on repeat all week? I hear it in my sleep, you know what I mean? Here we go. Not Darnold. Brosmer is going to be in shotgun. Oh, the play clock's down, but they got it off. Quick pass. Right side. That's going to be completed. What is it going to be, though? It's going to be fourth down. They are short. It's like fourth down and 3, I think. Caleb Williams will be on his back so much people will think he's the easy. Come on. Addison, oops, and not enough on third. So they are going to have a punt over here. 4th down and 2, and they're punting. Come on, you got to go for it right here, bud. You're 4-7, dude. I wouldn't probably either. All right, let's see. Will we have ourselves a return? He's going to catch this thing inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line. We got a return over here. He's at about the 14, 13. I don't know. He's going to be somewhere over there, you know what I mean? So 3:27 to go in the first quarter. And we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back, people.
Nicolet Law is a team that everyone trusts when everything is on the line because we have the resources, we have the expertise, and we care. You're fighting against large corporations, large insurance companies. If it was up to them, they would give our clients zero. And so what we do, and what I do personally, is fight to make sure that doesn't happen. We care about them and their family. It's not just about the legal services and the legal representation, but it's about the person.
Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
All righty, we are back right here. Shout out to Eric over here. Hey, Vinny. Hey, Matt. Go, Pat, go. Beat the Bears. Shock the world. I don't even think it'd be shocked, but yeah, I'm with you. Let's go out there and just stomp them out. Just let them know. They're still little brother, you know what I mean? Who on defense besides Parsons needs to step up big next week? I would say Rashawn Gary. We need Rashawn Gary to be fierce, and I mean he's got a motor. Like he's you see him there, and then you kind of like he wasn't seeing his name be called a lot, but we need Rashawn Gary. We need someone else obviously to take advantage of when Parsons blows up the line. He's getting a lot of attention. Everyone's holding him. Someone else needs to fire up and get some sacks. But we need that line. With Wyatt being out, they got to secure that line right there. You know what I mean? The middle. But here we go. Sam Darnold. First down and 10, 3:27 to go in the first quarter. I got a new light up here too, dude. I don't know if I look better. Here we go. First and 10. Darnold's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run it left side. Nothing there. Trying to cut in somewhere, but he's going to end up getting a yard out of that. He was looking for any type of crease, any type of hole. Found one, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Nixon. Wouldn't be bad for Nixon to pop off. Got to take the ball away. Absolutely. That's the thing, if you get pressure, hopefully you can make that quarterback make some mistakes. Caleb Williams, gift the Packers defense an interception. It's the Bear thing to do, you know what I mean? Second down and 9. Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be in shit again. They're at the 14-yard line or so. Here you go. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, dropped. But the 20-yard line, it looked like it might have got tipped. Seahawks kind of struggling right here. What up, Wendy? How you doing? Happy Sunday over here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, he's been off and on. Like you see him, especially early on. Like I think he had 7.5 sacks, and then kind of you really weren't seeing him too much. But here we go, Sam Darnold. It's going to be a shotgun, third down and 9. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 14-yard line still. Now he's got a man in motion. He's back. Oh, he's got pressure immediately. Running to his left. Tosses it out of bounds on the sideline over here. And that's fourth down, dude. The Vikings defense came up when they needed to. 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Eric Wilson. Bears led the league in forced turnovers. Need a error-free game. Yeah, absolutely. And not even just the turnovers, but like penalties. They got to make sure that their offense is on, not making mistakes, playing a clean game. But here we go. We're gonna have ourselves a punt. And they're punting, way deep, so they're going to have a good field position. Here's going to catch this thing just shy of the 40-yard line. Actually, a pretty good punt. They're going to start this thing about the 38-yard line. Yeah, is anyone going to score on this game? You know what I mean? There's just a punt clinic going on over here. Oh, hell yeah. Happy Football Sunday. We are 1 week away from must-have dub. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. There's a flag over here. So I think that was on the kicking team. So it's going to be first down, obviously. But I think they moved it up a little bit. They're a commercial. We're going to hang out right here. We have 175 folks watching live right over here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so far, no score in this game. We're going to see if we can, is anyone going to score in this game? It's like the Seahawks. I thought that they'd be, I thought they'd had a score by now. But here we sit. This is the game we chose, Vinny. This is the game we chose to do.
We did. We thought this would be the one.
No, I think it's good because it's obviously the Vikings. I was thinking about that Steelers game, but even in the Steelers game, we weren't sure Aaron Rodgers was going to play like when we planned all this stuff, and it takes time for him to do all this stuff. So we picked it, but we'll see what this game is. We will see. Where are the Viking fans? You really don't see Viking fans, though. Even like in social media, like they're very chatty bunch. But then the Bears fans, they kind of took over. They won't shut up. But here we go. Glad we took care of business Thursday because today's games are just weird. Wouldn't want to deal with it. Hey, dude, the thing about today's game, while we're at commercial, let's check out some of these scores right here. You got the Dolphins beat the Saints. Falcons lost to the Jets. Rams lost to the Panthers. Cardinals lost to the Bucks. That makes sense. Texans beat the Colts. That's a wild one. 49ers beat the Browns. Jags beat the Titans. And right here, we'll see what's going to happen. But yeah, that Bills-Steelers game, that's going on right now, right? What time is it? Oh, no, it's just starting. Just about to start. It's a 3:30 game. So we're going to see. I think that'll be a good game. That'll be an interesting one, but we're right here watching this one, you know what I mean? But, yeah. We should have Walker back as well as Brooks and Golden and Reed making his return. Yeah, if they get back like a lot of those pieces, Jayden Reed being very, very important. They have another weapon on offense. Obviously, Matthew Golden as well. But he obviously wasn't catching a bunch of balls, as everyone knows, because everyone complains about it. But yeah, it'll be good to have some people back. And Quay Walker's huge on that defense. Missing wide, at least we get some back on in the linebacker situation. But hopefully all that actually happens. You know what I mean? But all right, so they're back here showing the replay here on that pressure by the Vikings. That was just a good job on defense. Sam Darnold did not like that. You know what I mean? So here we go. They're going to start this thing off. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line. He's going to be under center. Play action, looking to throw, dude. They were getting after him. Oh, and that's going to be that was a missed throw to Addison. He was open too. Rosmer a little wild over here. What is this? Type-to-fan puts you to sleep fast. And then there's this game. I've seen more exciting Menards commercials about power drills. You know what I mean? Hey, they got some good ones over there. We'll try to spice this thing up a little bit. I got to wake up a little bit. We were doing some stuff around the house before this game. Here we go. Bears fans just don't know how to stay humble when they're having success. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be a run over here by the Vikings, right side. And not much there, dude. Yeah, dude, they're crazy. Third down and 8. Here we go. 4 for 6, 26 yards for Brosmer over here. I think Darnold needs Steve Largent right now. He probably wouldn't mind that. Third down and 8. Ooh, they still call themselves the 12s over there? That's interesting. Here we go, 3rd and 8. Brosmer's going to be shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Are the Seahawks going to bring pressure? Looks like it. Here we go, back to throw. He's got time, throws this thing left side, overthrows Addison again, dude.
Just a bit outside.
Like, he's open. That's the thing, a young quarterback, dude. He's just missing. It's funny, Addison just walks away like, all right. He doesn't want to, like, yell at him. Yeah, Bears fans, they definitely think that they're going to the Super Bowl. They're about to find out. They got some tough schedules. They're about to get dominated. Here comes the punt over here. Ryan Wright out here with the punt. Here we go. That's going to be inside the 20s. He's going to catch this thing about the 16-yard line. We're going to have a return over here. Right side, he's past the 30 to the 33-yard line. He goes out of bounds. It's funny, he like ran into that dude on the sideline. The player just standing there. It's like, that dude did not move. That's a big dude. Now they're talking about all this, Sam Darnold. It's crazy, dude. 14-3 record. And they're like, no, we're not interested in that. Let's go with McCarthy. Hi, Matt. The Bears are currently the NFC #1 seed. Can't wait for the Pack to take them down. You know what I mean? Got to remind them where they stand. You know what I mean? And, show it to them. You know what I mean? They got to that, but that's not going to stay. Pack is about to put them back to reality. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Darnold back to throw, dancing around. He's rolling right. Looking downfield, gets rid of it. And that's going to be, is that caught? I don't know what's going on. Why did the camera switch to the sideline? That was weird. 2nd and 10, so that was not caught.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's nice to see the Packers-Bears rivalry reignited, though. They've been so bad for so long. And that's the thing. This is like the most meaningful Packer-Bear game that we've had in a long time. Maybe since Randall Cobb did his thing. But yeah, it's been a while since it was important for both teams. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 32-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. He's trying to find some room, running up the middle. Nothing there, dude. But he's going to get about 3, 4, maybe even 5. He kind of slid it through a little bit. Not a lot of room there, dude. Has anyone made it to the 50-yard line? I'm not sure. I think they've been a little bit past it. I'm not sure if they have. It's a good question. The Bears haven't learned anything in the last 15 years. We're right back to where we were in 2010. Bear down, Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That was so glorious to be able to go to the Super Bowl beating the Bears. Here we go. Back to throw, Sam Darnold. He's going to throw this thing. That's going to be completed for a 1st down. He's still on it. Oh, yeah, he jumped up. I don't know if it was touched. But we're going to be 25 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. This might be the end. We'll see. I mean, that was like the last really good one. I think there might have been one since then, though. I'm not sure. But that was obviously the biggest one in recent memory. But there hasn't been a lot of times when the Packers and Bears have both been relevant. Are you going to do Thursday night game this week? Absolutely, we are, right? So, we will be here Thursday night.
Yes!
I think we're at the end of the 1st quarter over here.
Come on, baby! Come on!
No one's that excited about
Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
All right, so end of the 1st quarter. They're at commercial. We'll hang out right here. Hammer to chat. You know what you want to talk about? We have 200 people watching live right here. Across all the place. I appreciate you. Ooh, hit the wrong button. Bears fans are hilarious. Most of us were still in our death sag the last time they won anything. That's true. 85, dude. I was 6 years old the last time the Bears won a Super Bowl. It's a long time ago. The 50, I don't think anyone's made a 1st down yet. Not many. Dude, actually, I just bought, last night I ordered a brand new iPad. So I'm going to use that for I think I can use that and like share my screen like through it, and I can use it for like stats and like all types of cool stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I have another iPad, but I broke it. So here we go. Matt, the Vikings coach, looks like a junior high gym teacher. He does. And, he always has. It always seems like he has the same facial expression no matter what's going on, which I guess is all right because you want to stay level-headed or whatever. But yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what they can. Is anyone going to score points in this game? Hopefully. I don't want to watch a 0-0 tie game. I'm going to stop letting Vinny pick the games.
Oh my God.
Blame him 100%. But yeah, maybe it'll get spiced up. We're 1 quarter in, 0-0 ball game. And all right, here we go. Bears fans are gobbling get hit with Braley like a Will Smith slap. You know what I mean? Dude, they're about to find out. But then the thing is, if the Bears are for real, all right, this is your time. Go in there, go into Lambeau Field, beat the Packers, and then that people might take you serious. You know what I mean? You're the number 1 seed. Are you going to hold it? Because that's the thing. There's one thing to get it. It's another thing to hold it. And you got a tough schedule coming up. So if they are the real deal, then we're about to find out. But I don't think they are. I think the Packers are going to take that thing. Of any, the only people excited so far are guys who paint the end zone seeing their hard work still intact. That's hilarious. Here we go to start the second quarter. He's going to be in shotgun. Got a split back situation over there. He's going to be back to throw. Darnold gets rid of it. That's going to be completed past the 50-yard line.
Stop whining.
The first time, but they got past 50-yard line. I don't remember for the first or not. I have to watch Steelers game here in Arizona. The games today are really boring. Yeah, that was the other game that we were kind of tossing around, but I wasn't sure if Rodgers was even going to play earlier in the week. So we put.
You know what, man? They just got past the 50. I'll bet you anything there's probably going to be a sack, and they'll go back.
I know, right?
Beyond the 50 again. Just watch. I'll bet
Second and 4. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He's looking. Oh, he gets sacked. He gets the ball is out. That's the fumble. And they're the scrimmage. They're fighting over it. We're gonna find out. I think Cup has it, but they're back past the 50
today.
And they in fact did go back. Now they're on the other side of the 50 again. So Vinny was right. Well, then we play them not the following, but this week after in their home. Yep. So you want to get that first one. The Packers play the Bears twice. So we go 3rd down and 11. So now they're at the 46-yard line. Darnold's gonna be in shotgun. He's got 44 yards passing in this game. He's back to throw, trying to add to it. That's gonna be completed, and that's gonna be a first down. Now they're past the 40-yard line. And now they're going to be maybe a 35. I think that pile kept moving. Depending on where they marked this thing. That was a good offensive play for the Seattle Seahawks over here.
Oh, my God. Something exciting actually happened.
Yeah, right? That was the first exciting play. Has anyone tried showing these teens what an end zone looks like? You know what I mean? It's the panted areas, guys. That's where you're looking for. Oh, I had my foot on something, almost fell. What's up, Frosty the Snowman? You might have some friends now, man. A lot of snow out here, you know what I mean? Not as much as where I am in other places. But here we go. We're going to have a run by the Seattle Seahawks up the middle. And he made some room there out of nothing. And he's going to be inside the 30-yard line. And it's going to be second down, I think about 3. It's 2nd and 3. So, I hope you're having a good Sunday over there, Frosty the Snowman. I hate to say it, but I'm not so confident about the game Sunday because Green Bay going to be coming off a mini bye, and we can see how that goes at times. I think, the Packers played early. They had more time, and the Bears played earlier too, and not as early, but on Friday, so they got more time too. It'll be interesting. Here we go, Darnold. Going to toss this thing right side. He cuts it up. That's going to be a first down. to about the 20-yard line. So they're going to be inside the 20 or at the 20. Yo, this is your weather right here, man. I hope you don't get attacked by any little kid with a shovel, though. They try to use your head for like a fort. You don't need that in your life, you know what I mean? Got 9 inches where I'm at, you know what I mean? I bet you did. Yeah. I'm going to get that much here.
Got 12 by me. So
There you go. This isn't a contest, all right?
I see. Oh, we gotta get Matt preaching. That's what brings on that one.
Indiana got some snow too. There you go. So they're gonna have missed the play over here. Was that a run? It's gonna be 2nd down. All right, so 10:57 to go in the second quarter. This game's a real barn burner. Darnold 5 for 10, 65 yards in this game. I like that Vikings defender. I don't know what he was talking about there. All right, what we got here? Go 4.5 over there. I'm not sure how much we got where I am, but it's not too much. 2nd down and 8. Darnold's going to be shotgun, looking to throw right side. Throws it quick. That's going to be the cup, and that's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be 3rd and about 2 or 3 here. Eight inches here in Chicago. Some places 10 inches. Yeah, a lot of people got lost. No, I don't know how much we got here. Maybe 3 or 4, if I'm guessing. I didn't really pay attention. 10 plays, 55 yards. This drive right here. Darnold's gonna be in shit again. He's got a man to his left. They're what are they at? What, the 13-yard line here? And they're gonna hand this thing off up the middle. He's looking for the first down. He gets it inside the 10-yard line. It's gonna be 1st down and goal over here. 1st and goal. 9:40 to go in the second quarter.
All right, we might get an hallelujah if we get a touchdown. We finally got a score, you know?
1st down and goal. Darnold's going to be under center. They're at the 8-yard line. He's looking to hand this thing off left side. He's trying to cut it up, and there's not going to be no room there. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost like half an inch.
Boom. He's on his back.
Yeah, you got to see a field goal coming over here in the near future. But it's 2nd and goal. See, maybe they can get something going here. Red zone touchdown percent. They're 11th, 62%. So there you go, 11th, in the league. This is a 12-play drive, 60 yards, 7:43 off the clock so far. Darnold's going to be under center. Can they get the ball in the end zone? He's got a man in motion. It's play act. No, he hands this thing off, and they eat that. 2-yard loss. I don't know, what are they doing? Throw the freaking football, bro. What are you afraid to throw a football in the red zone? What's going on? Not that I care, like, wins, but I'm like, it's frustrating. Like, you're right there, dude. Why are you playing scared, dude? Throw the freaking football. Especially, like, the running game is not working right here. All right. This game brought to you by the fine folks at NyQuil. You need a little shut-eye. Stay away from NyQuil. Just watch the Vikings play football. Oh, here we go. 3rd down and goal. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Are they going to throw it? They're going to throw it. He's looking to throw. He's dancing around. Oh, he's getting sacked. That's why they don't throw it. Oh, my goodness. What a horrible play.
You get nothing.
And the Vikings. Oh, my goodness. And it's going to, although Philly boy comes back. I think he woke up. I just imagine Philly boy like on his recliner just... Field goal, scoreboard. Yep, you were on it. All right, so here we go. I think Philly boy might be ahead of me, but here comes 33-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's gonna be good. 3-0 ball game. Seattle Seahawks take the lead. And we have a score. All right, commercial. I'll be right back. I'm glad Philly's up now, though. You know what I mean?
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Quick Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at quicktrip.com/sweepstakes.
When a potential client would say, why Nicolet Law? It's the people here. The cases are personal to us because we know they're personal to the client. Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
All righty, so we are back right here. Sorry guys, long overnight at work today. I feel that, dude. I worked third shift for a lot of years, you know what I mean? It's rough. It's rough. Yeah, even working at early mornings.
Stop whining.
Trying to be sympathetic, you know what I mean? What's up, David? Holy cow, 3 points. Stop the excitement. My heart can't take it, you know what I mean? We actually, it's better for the Packers for the Vikings to win, right? Because the Seahawks, they're 8-3. They're in the NFC. They're like lined up there with the Packers. So yeah, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. So I'm not gonna root for the Vikings to win a football game. And that's what a lot of people say, like, we need the Vikings to win. We're going to root for them or like, you know, different situations. I just can't do it because my body won't allow it to happen. And then if you do, so now you're rooting for the Vikings and then the Vikings suck and now you're mad because the Vikings lost. I can't, my brain won't allow me to put myself through it. But obviously at the end of the day, if the Vikings win, it's better for the Packers. But here we go. Here comes the kickoff from about the 1 yard line. Let's see what the Vikings can do. They're at the 15, he's at the 20. He's trying to cut this thing towards the sideline. He's going to get past the 25. Close to the 30-yard line on that thing, you know what I mean? Sam Darnold in the 10th. I didn't see who that was as I was yammering. Yeah, comparisons this year. They're showing Sam Darnold versus the Vikings quarterbacks. It's not as good for the Vikings quarterback, just so you know. I cannot root for anyone in our division. Yeah, even if it helps the Packers, like at the end of the day, you're like, all right, if they win, whatever. But I'm not going to be out here like just rooting for them. I mean, if it was like the Packers go to the playoffs, this team, obviously then it changes stuff. But that's not going to happen today. You know what I mean? Here we go. 1st and 10. Darnold. They wish it was Darnold. This is going to be Brosmer under center. Back to throw. He's rolling left. He's looking to throw. Gets it off. That's going to be completed. And I think he's going to have enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds. There you go. First down for the Minnesota Vikings. Hawkinson sideline.
Darnold's out of the 10. I think he just had to tinkle.
Yeah, you probably just had to drop a deuce or whatever. Like, hold out your hand. If I wanted to see this little scoring, I'd watch the movie 40-year-old version. How is this Bears number 1 seed if Rams are same record? The Rams lost it. I don't know how. I think it goes on strength of schedule and like where you are in your division. I think even there's a lot that go into it when it's tiebreakers. Here we go. They're going to be shotgun. He's looking. He's rolling right. He's got pressure. Gets it off. Thing bopped in the air, dude. There's so many situations where the Seahawks could have had interceptions. They just weren't in the right spot when these balls are getting popped in the air because the quarterback's not good. I mean, he got away from pressure. I don't know. That should have been caught. Justin Jefferson should have caught that. I mean, it was outside for sure. Wasn't right where he wanted it, but you got to catch that. 5 for 9, 39 yards for Brosmer over here. He's going to be in shotgun. It's 2nd down and 10. He's got a man to his left. He's got the tools, you know what I mean? You got Justin Jefferson, just throw it to him every single play. And here we go. That's going to be completed, and that's to Addison.
To answer the question on the standings, the Bears have a better NFC conference record. They're 6-2 in the conference.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Where the Rams are 4-3.
There you go. Yeah, all that stuff matters. I guess in their minds, the number one seed, not mine. Oh, here, look at Ivan's in the building. What is up, Ivan? How you doing? Oh, here we go. 5:40 to go. They're back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. He's rolling right now. He throws it downfield, and that's going to be almost intercepted and almost caught. Yeah, this Vikings passing game is a mess. Justin Jefferson just pulled in. He's like, dude, whatever, dude. He's an undrafted rookie. I mean, I don't think you can have crazy high expectations. Even though I saw some Viking fans, I don't know, that was kind of look at this replay right here. It's not a defender had it. I don't know. But yeah, I saw some Viking fans saying, oh no, this is the guy we like. We like him more than McCarthy. He's going to be a baller. Well, so far, not the case. They're going to have a punt going on over here. Let's see if we get ourselves a return from the 20-yard line to be fair caught over here. Jesse says, I'm already convinced that despite scoring 0 points so far, the Vikings are better off with Brosmer at quarterback. Yeah, at least not throwing an interception, but he could have. They're at commercial. We'll hang out right here. I don't know about that, Ivan. What's your excuse? Why are you late? Seriously, guys, in Aaron Jones' top 10 biggest regrets, you think playing for the Vikings is top 2? I don't think so. I think he wanted, the Packers, didn't want him. He wanted to go to a team that wanted him, and Minnesota showed him all the love. Viking players seem to like playing there. I don't know where he would have went that, he's going to be, winning and stuff. But I don't know that he regrets it. But I don't know. I don't think you play for the Vikings, you kind of know what you're getting. Green Bay had 3.5 inches of snow. I thought we had more snow. Yeah, I didn't get much. I was thinking 3 or 4 inches, or what it looked like. I didn't do the measuring. You know what I mean? I was busy doing things. I was like, I have a life out here. Is always I did. Yeah, whenever Justin Jefferson gets all ticked off, it's funny because even that, I think it was the last game where he just walked off the field in silence by himself. He just looked so sad. I was like, Justin Jefferson does not seem happy. He might be one that regrets playing there. Bears week, and now we have to hear them talk about being number 1 seed. Yeah, we do. That'll just make it even more sweet to take that away from them, knock them down. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, that's all I need.
Jefferson has already planned his Carnival cruise vacation. Very good. So here we go. We got ourselves a 3-0 ball game. I thought they were coming back from commercial right there. They are not. But look at that. That's tonight, Washington Broncos. Tomorrow, got Patriots Giants. Some Monday Night Foosball over there. And Thursday, Cowboys Lions. That'll be a good one. We'll be right here hanging out. Come hang out with us. Watch the Lions. I think that they might lose the rest of their games. I don't know. I wonder how many excuses that they can think of. You know what I mean? If they lose this next one. Yeah, they're already planning the banners. They're already planning the parade. They're doing all the stuff. They got music videos coming out. But here we go. My husband won't shut up. He's a Bears fan. I mean, I don't blame him. You're leading, number 1 in the NFC. I get it, flex. But the way that they're kind of on social media, it's just insane. But here we go. Darnold back to throw. Oh, he goes down. The ball is out. And the Vikings got it, dude. And the Vikings got it. So they caused a fumble. Was that Darnold? Is he out of the blue tent? Yeah, and the Vikings defense is getting after him. Let's check this out right here. He's under center here. He has got through. He didn't see him, and he hit him, and that ball came out easy. You got to hold on to that a little bit better there, bud. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was just wasn't blocked. Tell him to zip it. Let him enjoy the week because after that, he's going to be sad face. You know what I mean? 5:21 to go in the second quarter. It's first down and 10. All right, Brosmer is going to be under center. He's 6 for 11, 44 yards. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle. Nothing there, dude. See, they know they got to score points, so their defense is doing their job. Try to run the ball, can't do it, can't throw it. I know you're screwed, I think. You know what I mean? I just think that's what's going on. What's up, Stacy? Bears fans forget that word humble. Remember those tables keep turning. Yeah, I'm not very humble either, though. You know what I mean? I talk a little bit of trash. But they'll get humbled next week. You know what I mean? They should have had a giveaway for free coffee to keep these fans awake at the stadium. Here we go. Brosmer back to throw. He's got pressure. Gets it off on a screen right here. And he's going to get inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be third down. So, I mean, I kind of envision a field goal attempt coming up here. Not right here. It's third down. But it's 3rd and 6. Can they get 6 yards? Are they going to shovel out Lambeau? Leave the Bear fan seats. I think they probably will. 3rd down and 6. And they're going for it. They got offense staying on the field. Oh, no, I thought it was 4. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I was reading the comments saying someone screwed me. It's 3rd down and 6. They're not going for anything. But here we go. He's going to be in again. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. He tosses it. That's going to be completed, but it's going to be short. And that's what I saw right here. Not this one. There's another one, too. But, yeah, just short. So it'll be 4th down and 1. I don't know why I thought that last one was 4th down. But now it is. And I think, is their offense staying out there? They are. See, maybe I just knew that in my brain. You know what I mean? I will be crying if it don't go our way. He actually said we are going to split the season. It could be. I'm gonna believe the Packers are gonna sweep it though. You know what I mean? Get out the old brooms. But here we go. 4th down and 1. And here comes the Minnesota Vikings offense. 8 for 15 this season on 4th down of the Vikings, and they're going to be play action. He's got pressure immediately. And just flings it. It's intercepted, and they're going to run it back to the house. Oh, my goodness. He was getting sacked and just flung it in the air, and it's going to be a pick 6 for the Seattle Seahawks, and they're going to go up 10-0 or 9-0 right now with the extra point coming up. Oh, my goodness. How you can't do that. Brosmer, dude. Yeah, he just yeeted that thing. That was not even a throw. That was just a... I get it. It's 4th down trying to make something happen, but you made something happen all right. I think he was hoping like someone was going to come back. I don't know what he was thinking. That was horrible in every way. Look at this replay. He just yeeted that thing. Yeet! You'll love to see that type of stuff, you know what I mean? But, yeah, but I'm saying, obviously it's better for the Seahawks to win or to lose this game, but it ain't going to happen. Here we go, 2:59 to go. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It's going to be good. Yeah, there's a lot of welcome to the NFL moments in this game. Like a terrible Brett Favre. All right, we're going to commercial, I believe, and I'll be right back, you know what I mean?
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
Hey man, try this. It's my favorite.
Thanks.
Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
Here we go. We are back over here. We have ourselves a 10-0 ball game. Seahawks, just huge pick six right there. Here we go. Philly Boy said, Gopher fans talking smack while beating Wisconsin. That's hilarious. I haven't heard of that, but yeah, you're over there in enemy territory over there. You know what I mean? We're inside 3 minutes to go in the first half over here. We're going to have a return here inside the 5-yard line. He's at the 20, 25. He's cutting it upfield. It's going to pass the 30 and not going to get more than that. 32-yard line where they're going to start this thing. You know what I mean? So here we go. Here come the Vikings offense. That's what's funny about throwing like a crazy pick six like that, because you go right back out there. Like, all right, go do it again, dude. Max Brosmer, 8 of 14, 52 yards, 1 interception, 35.4 passer rating. That's not good from what I understand, you know what I mean? I'm not no like expert, but first down and 10. Brosmer is going to be under center. Here we go. I didn't see what happened. Did you run this thing up the middle? Yeah, and they handed it off. Run it up the middle for a couple. Second down and 8. 2:37 to go in the second quarter. So let me see. 3 timeouts apiece for these teams as creeping down to the end of the first half. Here we go. He's going to be shotgun back that throw. He's got time. He's run out. No, he's going to run it, but there's a flag, and they're shutting this thing down. It was a false start, but he had a little bit of room there. I think he had some defenders that were licking their chops, but he'd have got a little something. Yeah, Aaron Jones got a few runs today. He kind of started off. He's not in now, but he had a few runs. 2:19. Second down and 13. All right, here we go. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. They are at the 29-yard line. Is that Jefferson to his right? Now Jefferson's in motion, running around. He's back to throw, going to get the screen off. Oh, he drops the ball, and he jumps back on top of it. It's going to be about a yard gain. The Vikings, dude. Bears are the number 1 seed in the NFC. Yes, they are. For now, you know what I mean? Ain't going to last too long, though, you know what I mean? Here we go. 2-minute warning. It's 10-0. Yeah, that pick six, they're showing that thing. They're a commercial. We'll hang on right here. Hammer the chat. What you want to talk about? What you thinking? Really, I wouldn't say who cares about this game. Like, you know, who's going to win? Yeah, it's probably going to be the Seahawks. You know what I mean? But what's on your mind? What you think about? Packers play the Bears next week. Bears are number 1 seed right now. They're going to be talking about that all week. It's going to be interesting. It's crazy that the Rams lost to the Panthers. You know what I mean? It happens. It happens to good teams sometimes. No, why would the Vikings have Aaron Jones play? That would be smart. And they are stupid, and I hate him or hate them. But yeah, I mean, I think they like both the running backs, but I think that they kind of pull them in and out. Aaron Jones was running the ball a little bit earlier and really wasn't being successful. So and to win this game, the Vikings have to be successful running the ball. I don't care who's running it, they have to be able to run it, and they're not. So there you go. So You know what I mean? How does that happen? How does what happen? I'm not really sure what you're asking there. How does it happen that they get the
I think she's saying how are the Bears are the number 1 seed?
Yeah, it's wild. You know, the Rams lost today, and yeah, they pushed them right to number 1 seed. And
I have the perfect answer for that. Well, look at the weather. Hell froze over.
Unreal.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a good thing, though. They're the number 1 seed. The Packers play them twice. And if you are that dog, whoever's that dog, we're going to find out. Is it the Packers or is it the Bears? You play them twice in 3 weeks. Whoever comes out of that on the other side, at the top, that's who deserves it. You know what I mean? So let's get out there and punch him in the face and go on and get that number 1 seed locked up. You know what I mean? And that concludes the rant. The last time the Bears did anything as far as Super Bowls, the NES was brand new. I'm not even sure it was out because I had that Nintendo. I'm not sure what year that was. Now, you probably know. It probably was. But yeah, it was. I was 6 years old. I don't think I got it right away. It took us a little time. I remember my mom, she paid $116 for the original Nintendo. I remember that number because she told us all the time. It was $116, and back then that was a lot of money. She's like, don't break it. You need to do a locker room talk. Yeah, let me in there. They would really listen to me. Chubby cross-eyed guy walks in the locker room like, yeah, this is the guy we want motivating us. Here we go. Third down and 12. Here we go. Brosmer back to throw out a shotgun. That pocket's collapsed. He's going down for the sack, and the Seahawks defense is all over that. And that's going to be third down and 12. No, that was third and 12. It's 4th and 17. See, I forget what down is.
And Matt, to answer a little trivia, the NES, original Nintendo Entertainment System, was available in the United States in 1985.
There you go.
The same year that
I assumed he was right.
Yeah.
If he made that comment. But I just didn't get it till later.
Yeah, the same year that the Bears ruined the airwaves on radio stations with the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Yeah. I like that high five they had going on. They kind of missed each other. Awkward high fives are funny. Here we go. Here comes the punt. Well, not yet, but here we go. We're going to see if we're going to have ourselves a return over here. From about the 26-yard line, we're going to have a return. He's cut it across the whole field. He's got some blocks. He's past the 30. He's trying to get past the 35. He's at the 40 down the sideline, and that's a decent return there on the punt to the 40-yard line. David said, Bear fans are so stupid they found out that they were in the number 1 seed and went out and bought dirt and fertilizer. I think it's funny that they found out that they're number 1 seed. I guarantee you, like, my Facebook comments are going crazy right now, and even on Instagram, because they'll all flock to my page and tell me about it. And that's what I like that because it makes me know that they're thinking about me.
I think that's what you need to do at halftime. We need to look at halftime and see.
Yeah, I will. I should look at Twitter right now. I'll just throw up Twitter right now and see if I. Well, I have some conversations muted on Twitter because I was trolling Bears fans. they were boring me, so I started muting stuff. But here we go. First down and 10, 58 seconds to go. They're going to hand this thing off. He's trying to run this thing up the middle, and that's going to be a decent run. Close to a first down after the pile got moved. Probably about 9-yard gain right there.
That boy is good.
2nd and 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. Back to throw. He gets rid of it. That's going to be, incomplete. 3rd down and 1. 36 seconds. All 3 timeouts for both teams. I'm just going to put this up there. So anything I say, Phil agrees with. Just say anything right now. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Darnold's going to be handing this thing off up the middle out of shotgun, and he's going to have the first down. They pull him back, choking him out. But I believe that they're going to, that's a first down right here. So 23 seconds. Are they going to use a timeout? Like, what are they doing? Do these teams not know they have timeouts? I've never seen 2 teams both have a drive inside 2 minutes, and none of them use a timeout. That's the first timeout here for the Seahawks. Coaching sucks. Yeah, I don't really get what they're doing there. I guess they weren't fully confident they were going to get that first. 23 seconds, 2 timeouts. That's enough time to do some stuff, but I don't know. 6 of 12, 70 yards, sacked 4 times today for Sam Darnold. That pitcher kind of looks like Macaulay Culkin. What's up, Greg? Is it Strawberry Plains checking in, Matt? Hello, Matt and Vince. Carolina beat the Rams. Time for the Rams to fire their coach, right? Wait, that's only the floor. Will Lambeau need to be shoveled out for the Bear game? It probably will be. I would assume it will be. I mean, it's a week from now. We're going to see what weather we have this week. But here we go. Darnold back to throw. Quick pass. That's going to be on the sideline. That's going to be completed out of bounds. So 19 seconds now. It's 2nd down and 3. We can take the 1 seed if we beat the Bears. And that's a beautiful thing. We play them twice in 3 weeks. So with them being in that number 1 spot, just beat them both those times, get rid of them. And keep her moving. You know what I mean? You have the keys. 2nd and 3. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. They're at that 38-yard line. The 38 yards to go to the end zone. He's back to throw. Oh, that ball's in the air. Bobbled and incomplete. Lands no harm. 3rd down and 3. 15 seconds to go. I keep putting my foot in this thing down here, and I keep almost falling. But I'm going to work on that. Yeah, he just got his hands in here. I'm telling you, I feel like I see more balls batted down this year than I've ever have. Here we go, 3rd down and 3. I already said that a couple times, but 15 seconds to go. Let's see. Keep her moving over here. Absolutely, dude. Just go out there and dominate him. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 3rd down and 3. Can they get us something? Oh, that ball's going to be knocked out of the air, too. Like, what are you doing, Sammy boy? And that's 4th down. Yeah, Vikings getting pressure immediately on him. Yeah, just untouched, unblocked, hands in the air, knocked that thing down. He probably could have caught it. If that was a Packer player, he probably would have caught it. Here we go. It's going to be a 56-yard field goal attempt.
I didn't hear no bell.
And there we go. We're going to see if he can drain this thing. Take a 13-0 lead. It's up. It's up. It's long enough. It is good. There we go. 56-yarder, and it's good. 8 seconds to go. And there we go. Scoreboard. Let's all agree that Vinny is never, ever allowed to pick games to watch.
Oh, come on.
We agreed.
Okay. Matt is the boss. He's letting things roll downhill. But yeah, we did both agree on this. That's all right. I'll take the blame. I am the employee. I understand.
What's the score to the other game?
Here, let me give you a refresh on that.
0-0 over there in that game.
I'm going to give you a refresh here.
All right. Oh, it's 7-0. Steelers up 7-0 in that game. 8:09 to go in the second quarter. So, yeah, that would have been a good one. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Oh my God.
I had to fix that. It was bothering me.
It doesn't matter. I could have found you like $8,000 in like a mud pile, and you would have been like, well, it would have been better if you found me 16.
Well, now I'm all dirty.
Yeah, it's all dirty. Yeah.
All right, we're going to have a return from the 1-yard line. It's 5 seconds, 4. He's going to get down to the 31-yard line with 3 seconds to go. So if they really want to get frisky right here, they could probably throw another pick 6 if they want to. That was a funny joke. Oh, is it halftime right now, or is no? They got 3 seconds. They're talking about.
Yeah, they're just. I'm ahead of you. They're just
first down and 10. They're just gonna kneel this thing, and go into halftime over here. 13-0 Seahawks Vikings. He said we should flip over to another game, to a better game. But then the thumbnail's a lie. People watch, and they're like, oh, look at that. And then we're on a different game. They're like, what's going on over here? You know what I mean? Then I'm a liar. So I hope the Vikings never improve ever. It's so weird because they do have weapons. They do have a team. They just don't have a quarterback. The defense is getting after today. I mean, they got obviously the receivers. They got their running game. Just quarterback, can't even get an average quarterback. They had one, but now he plays for the Seahawks. You know what I mean?
Oh. Hey, and this game's boring. We can hang out. We can talk about food.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about food. All right, we're at halftime. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. You know what I mean? This game will probably get better. Maybe. I don't know.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet. Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law! Bill Force, baby!
Do it! Do it! Just do it!
All righty, we are back over here. We have a 13-0 ball game. They're kind of showing the highlights over here from the other games, and you know what I mean? But I want to kind of check out these scores too. Appreciate y'all who are over here. Vinny is a shopping mall Santa, Bay Park Square. how long has the Port Plaza Mall been gone? My favorite. Dude, back in the day, dude, the Port Plaza Mall, dude, that was the spot. I used to go there all the time. I remember walking into the Port Plaza Mall and the security guard would just kick me out. He would like make me show that we had money because we would just, loiter and hang out, try to pick up chicks and whatnot. You know what I mean? A little successful, at one time. But the Port Plaza Mall was the spot. They had the bus station over there back then. There's always some sketchy fellas hanging out over there. But Port Plaza Mall was the spot back in the day for kids in Green Bay. But so let's check out some of these scores around the league over here. I mean, we already kind of went through. We kind of seen who won earlier. You can see on the side of the screen over here. But so this game right here, the Bills 7-0. That's kind of the best game going on. And you got the Chargers 7-0 over the Raiders. And it's halftime, obviously, in this game, 13-0. And, all the rest of them are finals. We kind of talked about those. I'm not going to rattle them all off. They're right there. But, yeah, a lot of surprising games today. The NFL is a wild spot. You know what I mean? Vikings defense has only given up 6. Oh, yeah, that's true. Vikings defense getting after it in this game. But, Seahawks really, they weren't really able to do much so far in this game. Here we go. They have no fans. Ivan's so just. What do you think, Vinny? Why don't you pop in here? Let's talk a little bit. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I picked a rotten game.
Oh, get the hell in here.
No, it's hard. Even like doing the picks for the week, there's no way of really knowing if it's going to be a good game or a bad game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It isn't. I mean, I expected this game to be a little bit more competitive, but I thought the Seahawks were going to be a little bit better too. And like you say, they had a pick 6 over on defense. Their offense really isn't doing anything spectacular. It's a 13-0 ball game, but the Vikings, the defense is looking good. Defense is getting after it.
I thought for sure the Seahawks would be rolling a little bit more than this.
Yeah. I did for sure. And I didn't expect I kind of expected what we're seeing out of the Vikings offense. They just, I was kind of thinking that maybe the young quarterback comes out his first time and he just starts hitting it. But that's not the case. I don't know. I think this is his first game, right?
This is his first game, yes.
Yeah. I wasn't sure who they. I know earlier in the year McCarthy was. I wasn't remembering, but yeah. So that's. I thought maybe he might pop off and have one of those fluky first games, but not happening, dude. Dude, you have Justin Jefferson, you have these weapons, and you just can't get a quarterback and that can just drop back and get them the ball and get them involved in a spot where they can catch it. Here we go, Pouty Pants Vinny. Why are people taking shots at Vinny?
My God.
And why do I bring him up? I don't know. Because then Vinny wouldn't see him. I want to make sure he knows.
Okay. You make sure you point him out. Thanks, buddy.
We're having a good time. Look at this this design we got here. This overlay, this set. That's all Vinny got the scores on the side. I'm not so big anymore, so nobody wants that much of a close up of me. You know what I mean? You don't need that in your life. So shout out to Vinny for that.
It's all right. Hey, I was sitting here thinking if the Vikings do lose today, obviously that knocks them out of any playoff contention.
Oh yeah,
that pretty much they're done.
Oh yeah, I think their season's pretty much a wrap. I think it is already, but I think it mathematically it pretty much is then.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks and the Packers are kind of neck and neck as far as the NFC is concerned. So it'd be better for the Seahawks to lose, but that ain't going to happen. But the Packers just got to handle their business. That's the thing. You're talking about the Bears are number 1 and all this stuff. It's just handle your business. You play them twice in the next 3 weeks. Go on a streak right here. Go on a run. Play some good football. I feel like Matt LaFleur kind of came out of his cage a little bit in this last game as far as aggressiveness, not playing scared. Going for it on 4th down, that was insane. I did not think that he was going to do that, especially that last time. So hopefully that is what we're going to see from Matt LaFleur. Let's be aggressive. He said something after the game. He said, if we were going to lose, I want to go down swinging. And that's the mentality that you need to have. Obviously, there's time to be a little bit conservative and play smart if you have the lead or whatever. But you have to keep getting after it. Even with the lead, be aggressive. Don't play not to lose, because you play not to lose, you are guaranteed to lose. You know what I mean? I like how he did it. So let's keep that.
They have to look at the rest of the season as they're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, and they have to be aggressive. They can't no days off. You know what I mean? Which I don't think they've done that anyways. But they just, certain games this year, they just haven't really showed up, especially against trash teams. But they don't play trash teams for the rest of the year. I don't think. I think all their schedule is pretty beefed up. So they got the Bears twice. They got Denver in there. I forget their whole schedule, but they got some battles. You know what I mean? So they just have to go out there, play their best football, be aggressive with it. Don't play scared. Don't play scared football. You know what I mean? But yeah. So here we go, 13-0 ball game, and
yeah. So the remaining schedule: Chicago twice, Denver, Baltimore, and then finish with Minnesota. So Chicago, Denver, Chicago, Baltimore, Minnesota.
Yeah, so Minnesota's the only trash team that they play on that schedule. So,
and 3 of the 5 are
that's
on
a
the
division
road.
game.
Yeah, 3 of the 5 are on the road too. So we only have 2 home games remaining. So,
yeah, that's why I want to get to a game because I can't go a whole year without going to a game. But maybe I do. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna figure it out this week if I go. I was looking at tickets. And yeah, I think on Ticketmaster the cheapest ones were like $300, and I wonder if I wait till the last second if they'll get cheaper or if they'll get more expensive. Who knows? But they say I buy like the cheapest ticket in the seat. Like if you buy one seat like way up top, usually you can find one cheap, but not always. Especially Packer Bear games. Packer Bear games are big games. People like those games.
Hey, all I know is if you don't go to a game, I'm going to look like a liar because all those less cartoons, I kept saying, catch Matt at a game this season. I kept saying,
And they couldn't. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Actually, I was
Way
at
to
a game.
go.
I went to the Giants game.
True. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but that was in New York.
Yeah,
Well,
still at a
you
game.
did. Yeah.
Still at a game. If Vinny was a pirate, what would he say?
Oh, dear God, Phil. Here it comes. Here it comes.
It's your time to shine, baby.
Well, if I was a pirate, what would I say? I really don't know. I've never thought about being a pirate.
Matey. Isn't that what they say?
Well, you got to R,
Yeah,
like
when the R,
yeah,
A-R, whatever. Just different letters, you know what I mean?
I would make the Philly swab the deck.
Wasn't that thing that they do when they walk out on the ledge and they
plank.
got a sword?
Oh,
like in Goonies.
Oh, you walk the plank.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is. AARP.
Oh, come on. That's an old joke. Okay, because I'm old. All right. Oh, God.
Les can't catch him
That's
if
it.
Matt's in a different state. That was a
That's
good joke,
it.
though.
That's it. I'm going home and I'm never coming back to this school ever again.
Be funny. All of a sudden, all the graphics just shut down. Just me standing there. Takes all the graphics down. Deletes them.
I'll bring up that old static thing, like when the TV just goes to snow.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Yeah, but like, so due to Philly Boy being a douchebag, we are having technical difficulties. All right, so yeah, Philly Boy, he's ahead of us. He said, "Here comes the kick," but we still got Greg Olson chit chat on our screen over here. So they're getting ready to kick off, though.
No, that's all right. That AARP, that was funny.
That was a solid joke right there.
Yeah,
he kind of led you too. All right,
I
here
know,
comes
I
the
told,
kickoff.
I told Matt a joke before we went live, but I can't say that one live. That was kind of a bad joke.
Seahawks are gonna get a touchback here. He kneels it down in the end zone. So they're gonna start it off over there. We got ourselves a knee. Absolutely. Phil tells no lies. Maybe he does. I don't know. First half stats, 48 total yards for the Vikings, 10 rushing yards, 1 turnover, 13-26 time possession. For the Seahawks, 84 yards, 41 rushing yards, and I missed the rest, but you know what it is. Here we go, first down and 10. Sam Darnold, 7 of 15, 77 yards. He's going to be under center, starting off at the 20-yard line. Here we go. They're going to toss this thing left side. He's trying to cut it up a little bit. Makes some dudes miss. And off to the races he goes down the sideline, but he falls down. Just got tripped up there, but that was a heck of a run right there. Big run. You weren't lying there, Philly boy. And that's what they're going to want to do to kind of calm this defense down a little bit because this defense was getting after him. Just your typical wrist tackle. Yeah, he just kind of lost, he did just enough to make him lose his balance. Here we go, first down and 10. Darnold's going to be under center. They're at the 44-yard line. He's going to toss this thing right side. He's going to try to do the same thing on the right side, and not enough there, dude. About 3 yards on that thing. He said you just got to keep playing. Well, no kidding. Second down and 8. I like how they asked the coaches stuff at halftime. Like, he said we just got to keep playing and we really have to stack successes. And it's like the same stuff every coach says. Like, why even talk to him? Seahawks 14-5 record in the last 19 games. All right, second and 8. Darnold's going to be in again. He's going to man to his left. He's back to throw. He tosses it to that man to his left, and there's going to be a lot of defenders there, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna start just hitting buttons on this thing pretty quick. Just spice things up a little bit. Here we go, third down and 8. 13 minutes to go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Oh, did they jump? He's back to throw. Yep, flags come out. They jumped, and he's tossing it deep right side. It's going to be incomplete, or out of bounds anyways. And but there's a flag, so this is going to be coming back anyways. They're not coming back, but they're going to be moving forward. Offsides on the defense. Replay third down over here. So the Vikings thought they were going to do something today, but turns out no.
How about no?
I did that one. Anyways, here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. I was all proud of it. 3rd and 3. Here we go. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Here we go. They're at the 49-yard line. He's back to throw. He tosses it to his man on the left side, and that's going to be a first down for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, my God, man. You kind of remind me of a little kid. Look what I can do.
What is up, Mike? Hey, Matt, it's officially Bears Week. Hoping Jaden Reed is back. Love seeing Manny struggle. Yes, it is. It is Bears Week. I appreciate $5 donation over there on YouTube. I appreciate it.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
We're playing one out over here. We'll get back to this. He's going to be under center, tossing it right side. He's not going to have a lot of room, but he's going to get anything. He's going to get about 2 or 3 yards on this run on the sideline over here. But I appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. I hope Jaden Reed is back. Jaden Reed adding to the offense is huge. I think anytime that they can get some weapons back, because the Packers are missing a lot of weapons on offense. So to get them back, Matthew Golden will be back as well. I appreciate you, Mike. Thanks a lot. Here we go. Philly boy, move those chains and off to outside with the dogs I go. All right, he's got to let the dogs out. You know what I mean? Who let the dogs out? Philly boy did.
No!
Enough. 2nd and 6. Here we go. Darnold, quick pass, right side. Oh, off ball. Just not good. Not what they want right there. You know what I mean? Hello, who is it? A Vikings L. Yeah, just able to get his hand in there just enough on that thing. I didn't even realize that the defender got a piece of that. Here we go. They're going to be in chicken. On 3rd down and 6, he's got a man to his right. They're at the 41-yard line. Oh, and they jump across. They're going to shut that play down because he was off to the races. He jumped way offsides. He said, I hate you, dogs are barking. How can they hear that? What are you watching this on?
That was for AARP.
Unreal. And dogs are all, someone's here. Yeah, he jumped way offside. They had to shut that down because he had a free shot at him. Even though he moved up in the pocket or whatever, kind of avoided it. But the Vikings always cheating, those turds. Here we go, 3rd down and 1 now for the Seahawks. 11:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. It looks like they're going to try to... Are they going to try to sneak this thing? No, they're going to run this thing. He's in a play action. He's looking to throw. Ball's tipped in the air. Incomplete.
You get nothing.
The Vikings defense is able to get their hands up and do a lot of tipping. They got a lot of pressure. They're just not able to secure one of these balls that are flopping in the air and get an interception. Really take it the distance because dude, they've got this defense is fired up. They were right in Darnold's face. Just their offense is horrible. You know what I mean? Jefferson going to be crying this week. Last was almost this really cry. Yeah, when he was walking off the field last week, he was struggling. But here we go. We're gonna have a 54-yard field goal attempt over here, and they're gonna have enough leg, and it does. That's good, baby. So it's gonna be a 16-0 ball game. The Seattle Seahawks over the Minnesota Vikings. Now we have ourselves a real barn burner brewing over here.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
I just watched that scene last night.
Yes!
All right, they're at commercial. We'll just hang out right here. You know what I mean? What is this? How about this Donald kid throw the ball over people? What are we talking about? I'm not sure what's going on right there. Ivan said, "Hey, Vinny, I belong to AARP." There you go. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. There you go.
I still have 9 days before I qualify. So 9 days.
9 days, huh?
Yeah, December 9th I qualify.
Are you looking forward to it or what?
No. No. Birthdays are never fun anymore.
No, you're not excited?
No. Birthdays now just means, yeah. See, you're having fun now. See, there we go. Okay.
No, ain't nothing wrong getting older. You're in your prime.
I don't feel like it right now.
Yo, man, I'm late to the party, but love seeing the Vikings getting a goose egg. Yeah, dude, 16-0 ball game. Vikings defense actually is getting after it a little bit, but their offense has absolutely nothing. So, that's where they sit. 16-0. And actually, there was a pick six from the Seahawks. So, their defense kind of holding it down. But, the Seahawks, the Vikings offense is so bad, dude. And it's crazy. The best wide receivers in the game. And not even that. The fact that the Vikings have a good run game, or a good enough run game. They got Justin Jefferson. They have Addison. They have a great tight end. They have the tools. They just don't have a quarterback that can get those tools in use. You know what I mean? So it's wild. What Vikings realize it's not golf, right? Oh, that's funny. We already got that one. Joanna, I hope it's a shutout. They can join the crying baby Lion fans. Absolutely, Lion fans. They took it to another level of crying over this week. It was awesome. Hoping for a 3-sack game from Micah next week. I absolutely am too. You know what I mean? Appreciate you too with the $2. But yeah, Micah Parsons, dude. I just like to see him how he just wrecks he just blows up the offensive line. You know what I mean?
They paid you some money. Come on.
No. We are back. But yeah, Micah Parsons just blows up the offensive line, though. I think that's when he's at his best, when he kind of comes off the middle. and he just blows up. So sometimes he doesn't get the sack. Sometimes he doesn't even get the pressure, but someone else does because he just blew up that offensive line. So look forward to a lot of that. But yeah, Micah Parsons, I think anytime he gets a sack, it kind of like lights up the whole defense. Like everyone gets jacked up, you know? The stadium goes crazy. Dude, people love it. But yeah, it's not just the sacks. It's him just getting after it. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. Going to be under center. Justin Jefferson in motion. Going to toss this thing right side to Aaron Jones. And he gets nothing. I think he might have lost something.
Boom. He's on his back.
There we go. Listening to you and watching the Steelers. There you go. I appreciate you listening. You know what I mean? Yeah, that seems like a better game. I don't know. We got Vinny over here, though. That's a 7-0 ball game still, huh? So there we go. What the hell is a Brosmer? It's an undrafted rookie quarterback that they have. And they're playing Sam Darnold, which is funny because they had him. Like, what we need is a quarterback like Sam Darnold. He looks good. Here we go. 2nd down and 11. Here we go. He's going to be in shaking. Back to throw. Tosses this thing. Oh, it's first good throw of the whole game down to the 40-yard line. And that's their Big Ten tight end over there. That was his first time hitting a wide open dude. They're probably going to get number 1 seed clinched. Bears. Other teams seem to mess up. Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. I didn't think about that one. But, yeah, I don't think the Bears are getting that number 1 seed come playoff time. I think that they might lose 2 or 3 more games. But here we go. 2 for sure. You know what I mean? Here we go. They're going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off. Dude, a wall. They came in there. Aaron Jones gets nothing. That's going to be a loss of 2 or 3 yards. Like, they just knew what was coming. Brosmer's 10 of 16, 82 yards, and 1 interception. Oh, my goodness. And I'm not even going to talk about my prize picks because I was horrible on my prize picks. Like, I took the over on way a bunch of stuff in this game, and nothing hit the over on this thing. Micah is my favorite Packer since Reggie. Yeah, dude, and that's the comparison with Micah Parsons and Reggie White. And they're obviously different style of players, but he just broke one of his records, or he tied one of his records. Anyway, we're going to have Shotgun over here. Back to throw. He's looking. Oh, that's in the air, tipped. Oh, not intercepted, though. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Mikey. Oh, there we go. What are we woeing about over here? What's woe? Bad play calling. Is that what you're talking about?
Whoa.
Whoa. Remember Joey? That TV show back in the day?
Whoa.
I used to do that because I thought he was cool. I don't anymore. 3rd down and 14. But he always go, whoa. When I do it in school, they're like, you sound stupid. I know. Here we go. 3rd down and 14. He's going to be in shotgun. Back to throw. Tosses this thing right side to Aaron Jones behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get about 3 yards. Oh, the ball came out. The ball came out. Aaron Jones fumbled it, and I think he might be hurt. Ugh. Defender came in and just clobbered his arm to try to get that ball out. So it's a fumble on the defense, or on the Vikings. Seattle's defense is celebrating over here in the end zone. Hopefully Aaron Jones is all right, though. Yeah, Joey Lawrence, dude. It was Joey Lawrence. He was cool back in the day, you know what I mean? But, yeah, he got that ball. I don't know. His knee might have been down before that ball really moved. I feel bad for Aaron Jones over there. All right, we're going to commercial. We will be right back after these messages to find out.
This one, Grandpa.
What are you drawing?
I draw me walking a dog if I had a dog.
Where's my donut?
I have no idea.
I like your drawings.
Thank you.
All righty, we are back over here. You know what I mean? What's up, Mike? He says, I want to party with Ramage sometime. You know what I mean? I have a good time. You know what I mean? Let's do it. We were getting after it in New York, dude, over at the Kettle of Fish, dude. That was cool. But yeah, I don't really go out too often these days. I get after it though. You know what I mean? The Californians. I don't know what we're talking about there. The Californians. Is that something with the commercials? I don't know. Just for today, I got a bet going. Yeah, I did my prize picks. I ain't gonna talk about them because I took the over like a lot of stuff for both these teams. I thought Justin Jefferson would do all right. I took the over on Aaron Jones. I looked at it at halftime, and there was like, you know how they have like lit up a little bit? It was just like a little speck because no one's really getting yards. No one's really doing anything. But we do have a 16-0 ball game over here. He's going to be under center here. They're at the 37-yard line to start this thing. He's going to hand it off. He's going to run this thing. He's bouncing off left side. There's a flag on the play, and he goes out of bounds. But like a 7-yard game, but that might come back with a flag. We're going to find out right here, dude. 8:34 to go in the third quarter. Good evening from Swansea, UK. Shout out to the UK over there. You know what I mean? Hopefully I said that right. Thanks for being here, Mark. I ticked off some people in the UK on an Instagram comment one time, or not one time, like a while back, and I just getting all these notifications. But shout out to the UK, you know what I mean? I'm going to the Packers game next Sunday. Go Pack, go. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not for sure yet, but there we go. They're showing that fumble over here. First down and 15 now. 8:18 to go in the third quarter. He's going to be in shaking as Darnold. He's going to be empty backfield. Back to throw. And that's going to be a screen. They kind of seen that screen coming, but they couldn't stop it. And he's rumbling and tumbling down for about 2 yards short of the first down. So first and 15, you let him get 2 yards shy of the first down. Now it's second down and 2. Jones fumbled. I don't salute to that service. Yeah, that was rough. You hate to see Aaron Jones. Hopefully he's all right. He kind of looked like he might have got banged up. I didn't see them talk about it or anything, so hopefully he's all right. It's second and 2 here. Play clock's down to 13. What are we doing? Showing the sideline all the time. Let's go down the field. Let's show them. How about that? All right, here we go. It's going to be under center here. Darnold. He's got a man in the backfield. They're going to hand this thing off. They're trying to get the first down on the ground, and they do. First down for the Seattle Seahawks. And here we go. Darnold's 10 of 20, 94 yards in this game. He's not going to hit the over. I know that. He's going to be under center here. They're at the 49-yard line. Play action. He's looking to throw. He's got pressure, but he gets it off on a little dump screen here. And he's going to get near the first down, dude. First and 10, he's going to get about 9.5 on that. And here we go. Got ourselves a ball game here, huh? Trying to make it spice it up a little bit. But it is what it is. I'm sure Darnold wants this game a lot. Like he came into this game. He definitely wants. Obviously, he wants to win every game. But I think beating the team that didn't want him anymore, didn't want to pay him. Here we go. Darnold's going to be under center here. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to run it up the middle right side, and he's going to have first down inside the 40-yard line over here. 7 minutes left, the third, yet it feels like we are in hour 4 of this game. I know, I'm starting to lose my voice. I feel like we've been doing this our whole life. This game right here. First and 10 over here. 6:03 to go in the third quarter. Darnold's going to be under center. He's got Walker in the backfield. They're running this thing, and they're running it left. Nope. He had to block left, though, because I've seen the running back his eyes. But that's going to be thrown incomplete. There's a flag on the play. You can kind of see that running back kind of like looking left. I was thinking he was going to run that way, but he blocked that way. See, I noticed that stuff. Is that pass interference? Illegal contact. 5-yard penalty. Yeah, that was, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it was for sure a penalty. Yeah, I guess that's not pass interference. That's illegal contact. All right, here we go. First down and 10. 5:47 to go in the third quarter. All right, Darnold's going to be under center. He's got a man in the backfield. They are, what do they got? 33 yards to go to the end zone. They're going to run this thing here. Here we go. He's going to have a run up the middle, kind of left side or right side a little bit, and he's going to get a nice chunk, about 6 yards. Dude, I know when it's going to be a run. I should be a coordinator. You know what I mean? There's a flag on this play. More laundry. Kevin O'Connell looks confused. Is that him? All right, get to it, bud. Here comes the ref. Offsides on the defense. I think this Brosmer fella will be quite the quarterback in the future. Maybe the XFL. I mean, it's his first start, you know what I mean? But, yeah, he's an undrafted, free agent. So it's 1st down and 5 over here. Darnold's going to be on shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're inside the 30-yard line. Back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Gets rid of it left side, and that's going to be our first down as he goes out of bounds. Short little pass over there. Gets out of bounds. Pam reporting she doesn't know Jones' injury. Retire, Pam. One job. They might not be saying anything yet. Did you eat some good food in New York City, man? I did. We ate some good pizza. We ate Lombardi's Pizza. It's like the first pizza shop in America, from what they say. Then we had some like smash burgers and like all types of good. I feel like every burger joint place there is ridiculously awesome too. Not just the pizza. But we ate a lot. But here we go. Darnold's gonna be under center. He's gonna pitch this thing right side. He's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage, I think.
You get nothing.
Nothing. You got nothing, bud. Here we go. Shadrow 95 in the building. My God, Bears fans are going crazy today since they're number 1 in the NFC currently. The way they're acting, you'd think they won the Super Bowl. For real, dude. They are celebrating. They're planning the parade. They're doing the whole thing. You know what I mean? 2nd and 10 over here. 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Darnold's going to be under center. They're at the 22-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to bounce this thing left side a little bit. Nothing there. Vikings defense shut that down.
He's on his back.
Did you party with Nagler in New York City? Yeah, we went to Kettle of Fish, which is the bar that Nagler always talks about. In New York, they had a meetup there, so there's a bunch of Packer fans. It's a Packer bar, so there's a lot of Packer fans there always. But it was awesome. Hung out with him, hung out with a lot of great people. Drank some beer, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was awesome. Kettle of Fish, it is all about the hype. That was a great bar. That was a great time. 3rd down and 10. Darnold 12 of 22, 109 yards. He's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. He's back to throw. He's got time. Gets rid of it quick, and that's going to be completed. Yep, that's completed, and that's going to be about 3 yards shy of a 1st down. So that's 4th, dude. Shadrow 95, you have arrived. You get a field goal now. You get a field goal. Yeah, I think that's a catch. It's 4th down and 4. Here comes a field goal. Brosmer sucked with the Gophers. How the hell was he magically going to get better? Love is really following the Rodgers Super Bowl formula. Bears #1 seed, win NFC champ in Chicago, and then the Super Bowl, right? That's the recipe that Rodgers followed. So, all right, so they're kind of prolonging this field goal attempt over here. I think that this kicker's just been waiting to kick this thing. They kind of froze him here, but he's setting up now to kick. 40-yard field goal attempt. It's a 16-0 ball game right now. Can they make it 19? This has been a real barn burner for this thing. You know what I mean? And it's up. Oh, is it? Oh, did it get in? It did get in. Kind of snuck in. It seemed like right there. So 19-0 ball game. And there we go. Can we still celebrate Victory Monday if we did Victory Friday, or is that overdoing it? Absolutely, you can. You're allowed to. Them the rules. You know what I mean? I found my Victory Monday hoodie, so I'll probably be rocking that thing tomorrow.
Yes.
Here we go. Shadro says, I just started watching the game. If Vikings get blown out, they'll say, if McCarthy was quarterback, we would have won. All right.
Yep. Yes.
Who did Caleb Williams shadow? What's going on? Deb says, good evening, Matt and Vinny. Just sitting here enjoying your banter while switching between games. Go Pack, go. Appreciate you, Deb. Thanks for being here. You are awesome. And Philly Boy says, Vinny, better Favre graphics, less Mitt Romney graphic. What's going on? Man, switch to the Steelers-Bills game. This game is bad. I mean, I don't know. We could, but I don't know how that'll work. Cause, we got the thumbnail. I don't want to be a liar. And plus, what's the score over there? It's a 7-3 ball game over there. You know what I mean? I will do it just to stick it to the Detroit Criers. Yeah, we should have done the other game instead, you know what I mean? I blame Vinny for that. That's how it rolls. Just like at my job, when something goes wrong, I'm like, I don't know whose fault is it, but I know whose it's not. That's my fault. That's not my fault.
Like when he has a bad night cutting cheese, it's Vinny's fault.
Ivan, we discussed this in the first quarter. Victory Monday is happening tomorrow. Vinny and Matt said so. You know what I mean? And that's who decides on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's a 7-3 ball game. They're at halftime in that game. Is it still halftime? I'm not sure if that's updated or not. But
I just refreshed that. Yes.
Yeah, so it's halftime over there in that Steelers-Bills game. The Steelers are up 7-3 in that thing. So that's not exactly a barn burner either, but that's close. We have a 19-0 ball game over here. Beers on Vinny, you know what I mean? I'll drink to that.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on!
Come on!
Yes! Come on!
Yeah! I like that, man.
Yes! Yes!
Get off me, Phil. You're heavy. What's going on? All right, so we're going to have ourselves a kickoff return over here. 3:16 to go in the third quarter.
Jones is back on the sideline.
All right, so Aaron Jones back on the sideline. We're going to have a returning from the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to bounce this thing to the 30. He's trying to keep her moving over here to 32. Ooh, legs are all tangled up in there. Did I feel like legs would be snapping? But, with the Rams losing the Panthers, maybe people will shut up about us losing to bad teams. That's what I was saying earlier. Is like that happens. Yeah, you see Aaron Jones over here on the sideline over here. Looks like he's not having a good time. But yeah, the teams have bad games. Like they have bad days. It's not just you have a bad day. The other team just really shows up that day as well. And the game plan wasn't what it should have been. Things just ain't going your way. But good teams lose to worse teams. That's just how it works. Here we go. First down and 10. Here we go. And Brosner, what's his name? Brosmer. He's going to hand this thing off. Up the middle, they run for about 4 or 5 yards here on the run. I don't think you're going to see any more Aaron Jones. He's on the sideline, but I don't think you're going to see any more Aaron Jones in the game. Lovely Seattle uniforms remind me of the "We want the ball and we're going to score and win." Yeah, I these are my favorite Seahawks uniforms, like kind of back in the day. I think that all the uniforms back in the day, for the most part, were better. Not always. Not like Tampa Bay. way back in the day. But I think 90s was where it was at, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. No career gains with 0 catches through 3 quarters. Justin Jefferson. Oh, my goodness. Dude, he's just going to, like, Barry Sanders him and just, like, I retire. If I got to play here, then what's the point? I don't even know why he's still there.
You didn't like those tangerine-colored Buccaneers jerseys that they had?
Here we go. Quick pass. That's a first down for the Vikings over here. No, those were nasty. 12 of 19, 86 yards and a pick for Brosmer. Not having a really good day, you know what I mean? Justin Jefferson making history today for first game with 0 catches in 3 quarters. You meant, but yeah, dude, Justin Jefferson. I have a quote right here. It's frustrating to be up here and say the same things every single week, expecting something to change. Yeah, that's not good. No catches today. They better get him one. Here we go. I should have taken the under on him, but you're gonna toss this thing left side, dude, way behind the line of scrimmage, and that's gonna be. Jesus, that was Justin Jefferson, though. He had a catch. He got slammed down for no good reason. That's going to be a penalty on that. So there you go. Now he's got a catch way behind the line of scrimmage. They're like, hey, let's just get him one catch. So we have to shut this down. You think that they heard the commentators talking about that? Rogers just got lit up, bleeding from the face. Oh, dude. Yeah, unnecessary roughness on the defense. That ball whistled dead, and he slammed Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's like, I ain't catch a ball all day. I catch 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and this dude wants to slam me on the ground. This is one hell of a day of work for me.
Speaking of Rodgers, that was a concern because his starting left tackle was out today.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He might be out. You know, I don't know the situation that's going on over there, but he's banged out to begin with. It's a close game, though, 7-3. And Rodgers isn't the type of guy he's going to try to stay out. You know, he'll try to play. Here we go, 1st and 10 over here. Brosmer's under center. Play action. Looking to throw. Tosses this thing. Oh, intercepted! Intercepted by the Seahawks. And there goes Brosmer. You know what I mean? 1:02 to go in the third quarter. What's up, Mikey? He said, you heard it here first. I wouldn't be surprised if Jefferson asked for a trade in offseason. He doesn't look happy at all. I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, if they don't have an answer at quarterback, he's not feeling McCarthy, dude, I could see him for sure saying, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. They really, 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 really suck. Yes, the Bears still suck.
Give me your excited face reaction. 14-7 on that game. What game is that? What game is 14-7? Is it I'm just trying to see here on the screen. Is it 10-7? The Bills are up 10-7. That's what it looks like. I don't know. I'm not sure what game you're talking about. But either way, oh yeah, that's the Chargers Raiders game is 14-7. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, so it's Bills scored. It's 10-7. Would we take him? Who are we taking? I'm all confused. I'm seeing all these different comments rolling in. Oh yeah, the Steelers, but and then you meant the Chargers. Chargers are up 14-7. There we go. Now we got it all figured out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike. Shout out to everyone. Barb, Joanna. All right, now we're figuring this stuff out. All right. But yeah, truly a shame Jefferson's career has been stuck on that team. He deserves better. That's the thing, though. He signed a contract, though. I think it was kind of looking better back then or whatever, but he thinks that, he thought that they had quarterback, but they do not have a quarterback. And no wide receiver. Like, he's wasting his prime over here. They have no quarterback. I don't care what anyone says. McCarthy's not the answer either. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, but Brosmer's not going to be the answer. I don't think that they expect him to be. I think he's kind of a developed kind of guy, undrafted free agent. But now he's just getting chucked in here. But a Burger King commercial looked pretty good, though. You know what I mean? We paid for Parsons. We don't have Jefferson money. Oh, yeah, him? No, yeah, we definitely don't have Jefferson money. Yeah, we couldn't get him. Jefferson, next contract, especially if he would somehow get out of Minnesota and he's going to get on a top tier team, he's going to, if he ever hit free agency, I don't know his contract situation, how long it is and whatnot, but he would get a lot of money. And it'd be really expensive to trade for him if you tried to, and especially Green Bay couldn't trade for him. We're going to have a run over here on the right side for a couple yards. But here we go. Yeah, they're trying to. They're showing this interception again. He had a guy open. Right, he was open. He just didn't throw it to him. He threw it over him, and then that defender was open as well.
Besides,
Now, I'm not sure that the Bears.
Jefferson's going to want to go to a team that's going to want to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he would want that. But here we go. We're going to have a toss over here. That's going to be a first down for the Seahawks. And he's cutting it across field, staying in bounds past the 40-yard line. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it all depends on his contract situation, too, because there's no way they're trading him inside the division. But if he's available in free agency, there's going to be a mad fight for him. There'll be a lot of teams who want to overpay him. I wouldn't say overpay him, but, just pay max dollar because he's a top-tier receiver. Here we go. Wouldn't surprise me if the Vikings completely blow it up this offseason and rebuild. Jefferson, yeah, I don't know if they'd get rid of everyone, but, yeah, possibly. All right, we're at commercial. We're going to be right back. Hang with us, you know what I mean?
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Today, Junior?
Well, we're waiting.
All right, here we go. He says, I'm calling Nicolet Law on Monday to start an injury claim against Vinny for picking this game.
It'll never hold up in court. Never. Never.
Yeah, if they got Nicolet Law in the case, it will. So
my attorney is E.F. Hutton. E.F. Hutton.
We're starting the fourth quarter over here. Still a commercial over here. But True North, sometimes the game picks us. Not Vinny's fault. And laughing at the Queens is fun. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it being a Vikings game, this is the game, they're in the division. It was a toss-up between this and that Bills-Steelers game. And we weren't sure if Rodgers was going to play in that thing. But they're going to rerun this thing left side. The Seahawks are. And they're not going to get nothing. Vikings defense was all over that. But he was like he was holding his own over there, though. With that little stiff arm, you know what I mean? Look at Micah. Get over here. I heard Kenny Clark might be a salary cap cut next year for Cowboys. I would love it if Kenny came back home next year. That'd be crazy if they cut him and then the Packers go and get him again. It could be because he's a pricey guy. If they're depending on what their plans are, what they're going to be doing. If they're going to draft a guy,
Hey, real quick, they're going to be showing Rodgers getting hurt on the TV.
All right.
You're going to see
go
that.
Second down and 14. Appreciate you, Mike. You are awesome. All right, Darnold's back to throw. Oh, he tries to get it off for a screen, but that's going to be incomplete. He had pressure all over him. Third down and 14.
We'll get a Bears still suck for that.
So here, now they're showing the Rodgers injury over here. Well, he got lit from behind. He's too old for all that. And that was a fumble and a touchdown off that, too. Yeah, that doesn't look good. He's probably not coming back. So that's 10-7 ball game over there.
I'm showing that again because
I didn't
we
mean
have this. We own that.
Bears still suck. The Bears still
Every
suck.
time. Third down and 14. Here we go. They're going to be running this thing left side. And they're going to cut it in. He's got to go out of bounds. Nice little gain over there in 3rd and 14. Not going to be enough, though. Shout out, Mike.
Thanks for being patient, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. He's like, where's the song? He already has 3
where is
broken
that
bones in his left hand. Now feelings hurt. I'm not sure his feelings are hurt. I think he's legit hurt. You know what I mean? I think Rogers is a tough guy. Why is the 6 seed talking about the 1 seed? 4th and 5. Like, why are the 1 seed in a Packers live stream? That's what I want to know. Here you are, though. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Here comes the punt. Give me no return over here. I think that's going to be a touchback. Did he? Yep. There we go. I can see it now. Vikings announced Kevin O'Connell starting quarterback next week. Could be. Here we go. They're at commercial. We're going to hang out right here. What is this? The Mangler. What's going on there? Look at that. Mike said, I want to be like Vinny when I grow up. There you go. Aspirations. Because look at this. Because I like watching the crappy Vikings being crappy. All right, there you go. I thought you were talking about something else. But yeah. Screw the Vikings, and it is fun to watch the Vikings suffer. Dude, it's so crazy because the Vikings do have the weapons. They do. All they need is a quarterback that's just average. And they, get the ball to Justin Jefferson, get the ball to Addison, use the run game. And they just can't do it. And this is what you get. You get a 19-0 ball game. Even though their defense is, pretty much handling, they're doing enough. Because the 1 seed still sucks. That they do. Why does the 1 seed fan have no profile pic? You know what I mean? We know what you meant there, Philly boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. The Bears are the number 1 seed for today, and they're gonna have it for exactly 1 week. They got a tough schedule. They got the Packers twice. The Packers are going to handle their business and take that thing. It's actually good for the Packers that the Bears have the number 1 seed because it's so easy for us to take it for them. We play them twice. So just play your best football. If you are that team, then go get it. And the same thing for the Bears. If they win it, then they deserve it. And then they deserve that number 1 seed. But the Packers, they're in a perfect situation. Just go take it. It's right there.
Yeah.
Go get it.
This guy realized that next week we're going to be asking him the same question? What is the number 6 seed doing in our number 1 seed stream? Yeah.
Here he says they need a new coach, new quarterback, and new O-line. I'm not sure that the Vikings need a new coach. I think he's a pretty decent coach, but they definitely need a new quarterback. Maybe working that offensive line. I think quarterback is just what they need. And I don't think it's going to come. I don't think that they're going to find him. And I think before they do, they're going to start losing people. A lot of these receivers that they have, they're not going to hang around and wait for them to kind of figure this thing out and rebuild it. But yeah, they say Rogers is bleeding. Yeah, it looked like a nasty hit. And he's probably done for the day.
Well, this is great. We're getting the inside scoop here, fellas.
The Chicago Bears made out with a couple gross girls, and now they think they can score a hottie. That's a funny analogy. Here we go. Brosmer, 14-22, 88 yards, 2 picks. He's back to throw, and that's going to be completed for about 2 yards. He pretty much at the line of scrimmage, but pushed that pile forward a little bit. How many did the Packers score against the Eagles at home again? Dude, okay, yeah, you guys lost to the Vikings. You can do this all day long. You guys lost to McCarthy-ran Vikings offense. I will not accept any slander from Bears fans. They haven't beat anyone. We have an interception over here. They're returning this thing. And he's going to go down, I think, about the 30-yard line. But yeah, who have the Bears beat? They beat the Eagles. That's it. Then they beat the Steelers without Aaron Rodgers. Like, there's no one on the Bears' schedule who they beat that's impressive except for the Eagles. And that game, the Eagles were just trash. I'll give the Bears credit for that one because they beat them. But, like, the Bears haven't done anything. When they start playing real football teams, when the starting quarterback is actually playing and healthy, they're going to get beat down. You're going to find out next Sunday when the Packers shut them down and show them who they actually are. Just a fraudulent team. Been hyped up all season, haven't beat anyone, and come Sunday at Lambeau Field, They will be put in their place where they belong as Jordan Love runs wild on that Bears defense. There we go. Look at this. He says, in week one. Yeah, week one doesn't count for Bears fans or Lions fans. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with week ones. You just don't have to show up and you say, well, it was only week one. The Bears haven't done anything. No one's impressed. Here we go. Settle down, Matt. You know what I mean? I get fired up when Bears fans say stupid stuff. You know what I mean? I actually like Bears fans. I get along because I like the back and forth. I love the trash talk. But the Bears have done nothing that impressive. Yes, they're the number one seed. They won the games. But they're not going to complete it. You're going to find out. You're going to find out next week. The Bears were 5-0 in November and swept the NFC East. There you go. Bears will get kicked in the gonads with a concrete boot. Gotta let them know, you know what I mean? Here we go. Cannot wait for Caleb to play. Our defense gonna be ugly for them, you know what I mean? Who has the Packers beat? They're gonna beat the Bears next week. We're gonna find out. I'm not gonna go through the whole Packers schedule, and I get it. It's the same thing. You don't have to be worried about the Packers. I don't care if you are, but I guarantee you, we're not worried about the Bears. They haven't beat anyone. They haven't seen a defense like this. Micah Parsons going to go wild on that offensive line and just destroy it. And if you think you're going to run on the Packers like you ran on the Eagles, that's absolutely not going to happen. And then the Bears fans don't really realize it. They're like, well, the Eagles have a better rushing, stopping a run than the Packers. That's not true. I've seen a lot of Bears fans talk about that. Eagles like 20th in stopping a run, the Packers are 6th. Something like that. And so we're not worried. You have to run like that because you don't have a quarterback either. Talking about the Vikings not having a quarterback, Caleb Williams is overrated. He does some ridiculous stuff at times, but he's not putting together full, complete games without doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? If he needs a run, he can get after it and make some stuff happen. But he's not a quarterback that I'm too worried about. You know what I mean? Not against this Packers defense. Do the Bears know about Toyotathon? Nope, because they're dumbasses. Toyotathon is on, baby. Here we go. 12:52 to go in the fourth quarter. 19-0 ball game. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's going to toss this thing left. He's trying to run this thing around the corner. Is he going to, not a lot of spot. Oh, he busted through, though. Found a hole. And that's going to be about an 8-yard run right there, dude. I'm putting Christian Ponder. They're going to start looking in the stands. Has anyone ever played quarterback over here? We got any high schoolers? Oh, yeah, Parsons going to be getting after it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we already did this one. We'll do it again, too. Bears equals no worry. Absolutely, dude. Ain't nobody getting fired up about that. Go check the numbers about Toyotathon, and you're going to find out. Go check Jordan Love's numbers during Toyotathon. Here we go. We're going to be under center, Sam Darnold. And it's going to be a run. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be a lot there, you know what I mean? Third down and 2. Vikings lost their starting center again. Yeah, Pam Oliver's on the TV talking about this right here. What's up, Mikey? Watching the Eagles-Bears game Friday. I have one question. Who's blocking Micah? Yeah, who is going to be blocking Micah? That is the question.
The
Nobody.
Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
There you go. What's up, Mikey?
They really suck. Yes, the
Bears still suck. Shout out to the Bears fan in the chat, you know what I mean? We're going to have a run over here. He's going to be denied, though. No first down. That was 3rd and 1. Ran into a brick wall.
Give that Bears fan a little credit. He's excited. His team's doing good this year, but just don't pack away those 1985 memorabilia things yet. You don't want to put them away just yet.
No, I have no problem with Bears fans being happy. They're leading the, they're the number 1 seed. They're winning football games. There's nothing wrong with being happy, obviously. But like when they come in and they just talk to Packers fans and they just try to talk trash, like you haven't really done anything yet. We're not worried. And the fact that like last year, if they're losing, they want everyone fired. They want a new quarterback. They want a new coach. And then they start winning, and then they're all cocky about it. I had so many Bears fans this offseason saying that it was a mistake to have Caleb Williams, and they wanted Justin Fields. But now they're like, oh, Caleb Williams, MVP, when he throws like 140 yards. Oh, yeah, you won. But he's not because of him.
You know what? And save all the talk. We play twice. Save all the talk after this next weekend.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out who's who. So Rodgers is back in that game. 10:40 to go in this ball game over here. Tell me if you heard this before. Field goal coming after the timeout. Here's Sam Darnold, 9.3 yards an attempt over here. They're just trying to show them the numbers. I don't care about these numbers. We're all right. Who cares? All right, here we go. Let's get back to this freaking game showing all these freaking numbers. Fourth down and 1, and the offense is still on the field. 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. We got a little bit of excitement going on. All right, he's going to be in shotgun. I'm going to pistol action right here. 4th and 1. He's got a man in motion. He's going to play action, tosses it left side to his tight end, and that's going to be a first down for the Seattle Seahawks.
Come on, everybody, hit that chat. Show some love for Mr. Matt Ramage. He's holding it down.
Take it easy. They want 6. Yeah, you got to keep your foot on the pedal. I do think it's funny up 19-0. You're going for a 4th down. Just because like, no, they can't stop us. You know what I mean? All right, 10:13 to go. Clock is ticking. Yeah, they're trying to just finish him off right here. Sam Darnold, 14 to 26, 128 yards in this game. He's under center. Little I formation here. Got a man in motion. He's going to toss this thing. They're trying to run left side. Not a lot of room there, but he makes something out of it. He get about 3-4 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. Maybe even 5. Here we go. So, is it still a 10-7 ball game, or is that 16-7 the Bills are up on the Steelers now? So
yeah, the Bills are up 16-7 right now.
There you go. Oh, yeah, they're showing the highlight right here on the game. So there's a touchdown. Did they miss the extra point? So Aaron Rodgers is back in the ball game. Shout out to Dub, you know what I mean? Appreciate you. It is 2nd and 6. They showed Jefferson on the bench. He does not seem happy. I think it was Jefferson. Whoever it was not happy. Here we go. Darnold's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run this thing left side. He's got a little bit of room. That's going to be a first down, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks as they continue to bury the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, my goodness. 25-0. And this is getting ridiculous. First Rodgers was the Bear owner, and now is Jordan Love the new owner. You know what I mean? They got to take it to him. 2 times they play him the next 3 weeks and continue that ownership. But yeah, that was a nice run over here. The Vikings seem like they're like stopping and run, but they just find like little creases, little lanes. You know, I feel like the Vikings defense isn't doing a horrible job trying to stop these runs. Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it's gonna be good. That's a 26-0 ball game over here. Who's number 1 in the NFC? That's the Chicago Bears. You don't know, but yeah, the Bears are number 1 in the NFC for about 1 week. It's gonna be so enjoy it. You know what I mean? We're at commercial. We'll be right back. You know what I mean?
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet! It's Nicolet! Nicolet Law! Billboard, baby! Every Monday!
All right, here we go. We are back over here. I like this. Caleb is undefeated in Green Bay. Oh, you mean that game, that one game they won since 2018 where the Packers pulled out Jordan Love and other guys because they were getting ready for the playoffs? Yeah, that game. All right, that's cool. I mean, that's a cool flex. That's like all Bear fans do. That they brag about the weirdest stuff, and they've been locking in on that. They beat the Packers. That's how you know that that's little brother stuff. Because they haven't won a game since 2018, and the whole offseason, that's all they talked about. And now it's this season, and they're still talking about that they won that game because they've been so hurt. Because they haven't won a game since the Packers since 2018. And that's embarrassing. I think that's like one of the longest streaks of a team just being absolutely owned by another team in their own division. Yikes, you know what I mean? That's got to be rough for Bear fans. They're going to be going through it. We're going to have a kickoff over here. What's going on over here? I think that thing went out of bounds. Here comes the flag. 9-11 to go in this game. AFC playoff picture. There we go. The Patriots, 10-2. That's surprising right there. You know, I mean, they keep winning. The Broncos, too, 9-2. Broncos are a good team. Packers play the Broncos yet. Coming up over here. Love is undefeated in shoulder field, too. Weird. It's like, yeah, we don't talk about it, though. We don't brag about Jordan Love being undefeated in Soldier Field. It's just, it's weird because the Bears fans, they don't have a lot to brag about. So they got to brag about weird stuff. You know what I mean? God, who is this dude? The Bear fan? His trash game is weak and his mom's basement is dirty. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Go, Pack, go. Matt, are you going to live stream the Bears #1 seed during week 13 parade? Yeah, we're going to live stream that parade they're going to have brewing over here. All right, they're going to hand this thing off to the Vikings. They hand it off up the middle, and that's going to be a big-time first down, straight at the middle, rumbling and tumbling down for a first down, you know what I mean? Brosmer's 15-24, 92 yards, 3 interceptions in this game. That's wild. That's some Chicago Bear quarterback numbers right there, you know what I mean? They have an injury over here on the Vikings. So they have a running back down? Is that who that is? Was McCarthy hurt for the game or just benched? He sucks, but he's better than Brosmer. No, he was hurt. That's what they say. And some people don't believe it. I tend to believe he was hurt. I'm not sure they want this.
That was Mason who got hurt, but he jumped back up. So
there we go. So we're going to see what they got going on in running back over here.
For a second, he was like, Coach, I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, then he went down. Yeah, that sucks. So now he's up jogging off. How about the Savior, former Lions center, coming out of retirement to play center again? Failed physical, not happening. You get nothing. Yeah, they brought him in. It was all that talk. Like, they're bringing him back.
Nothing.
And then they're like, he failed the physical. He can't play. Vikings remaining schedule. Play the Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, Lions, Packers. That'll be an easy win at the end of the season. Probably won't even need to play our starters. We'll have the NFC probably locked up by then. So we can just set their starters for that last one. I hope the Packers. We'll get back to this. Here we go. Quick pass left side. That's going to be, I think, a first down to Addison over there. Near the first down. I hope the Packers play the Bears at Soldier Field in a few weeks. They show the #1 seed during week 13 banner. I don't think they will be #1 seed at that time. You know what I mean? They ain't going to last too long. Brosmer sounds like a vacuum. I need the Brosmer to clean weak Bear fan mom's basement. Take it easy, Ivan. Be nice. You know what I mean? All right, so now he's over 100 yards, Brosmer is 103. He's going to hand this thing off, and he's got a little bit of room up the middle. He's past the 50. Not a lot there, dude. About 3 yards in that.
I heard he got married to a girl named Julie Hoover. But I heard the wedding really sucked.
What's going on here?
Mute the mic, Vinny.
I'm just kidding. 2nd down and 6. 7:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be in shotgun. He's got a man in motion. He's back to throw. Toss this thing. And no, incomplete, dude. Dropped Addison. Or maybe the defender got his hand in there. I don't know. But looked like a drop right here. All righty. I think he left anyways. We scared out the Bear fan. See, people liked your joke. There you go. 3rd down and 6. 7:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. He's back to throw. Tosses this thing, looking for Addison. That's going to be a first down, just short of the 40-yard line. Yeah, why don't they throw to Addison and Jefferson more? I mean, that's just what I would do.
Well, if the Vikings score now, it's going to be a junk score anyway because it's the end of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, they're. How did Brosmer know Addison would fall down and make the perfect throw? I think he just. That's why he fell down. 1st and 10. Going to be in shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off. They're going to run this thing up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. That's going to be a first down, and he's still on his feet, running down the field in a pile. I think the guy grabbed him in an area. But I don't know where they ended up on this field. Big time run, though. They picked him up in the air. It looked like someone just grabbed him.
That's called ball 2.
All right. Here we go. Vinny for president.
Yes. Thank you for your support, Mike. Thank you.
I need the shutout. All right. Here we go. 365 people watching live across all the place right now. And we have a flag on the play. Unnecessary roughness on the offense? Is that what he said? Personal foul on Brandel, the guard. Oh, is that when he... I don't even know what happened there. I'm going to need to see a replay on that.
That's the ball 2.
Cheating moving company 15 yards. I vote that we impeach President Vinny. See, you got to have some people oppose.
Oh my God. Well, that's all right. At least I was in office for 1 week.
That wasn't in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
First down and 10, 6:36 to go in the fourth quarter. 26-0 ball game over here. And they're talking to the refs are on the sideline over here. All right, so I think is he hurt from that shot? I don't know what's going on there. I think he got an injury over there.
That's all right, Ivan. He could run with me on that. That's cool.
Here we go. He's going to be under center, first down and 10. And they're going to hand this thing off. He's going to be up the middle over here. About 4 yards on that. So there we go. So they're showing, yeah, he grabbed him by his booty hole. Honestly, when I saw that when it happened live, I was like, "What's going on?" The way they picked him up.
Where'd he get him?
Booty hole.
Booty hole.
That's where I saw him going. You know what I mean? 2nd down and 5. Brosmer's gonna be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Inside the 30-yard line, he's back to throw. He's looking, tosses this thing. That's going to be intercepted at the 5-yard line. He's running it back to the 20. He's at the 25. He's trying to cut it inside. He's still on his feet. Now he's past the 30, 35-yard line, down to about the 37. The ball's on the ground, and now everyone's jumping for it. They're fighting. We got a pile.
Oh, no.
Can the Vikings got it back. The Vikings got it back. After that return, they got it back. Oh, my goodness. I just comment, Matt, whatever happened to those videos of you years ago getting shit-faced in your basement, listening to music and eating mac and cheese? Dude, they're out there. They're out there. I don't think I deleted those things. Back in the day, I used to get after it down here in the basement. Just jam out, sing some songs. You know what I mean? Eat some mac and cheese. But, yeah, so that's number 4, though, on the interception counter. But they were able to jump back on top of this after the fumble on the return. And the Vikings get the ball back. And here we go.
Yeah, Philly wants that shutout, and he's like, hey, I got it. And
Yeah.
damn, they fumbled.
So there we go. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's tossing this thing right side. They're going to try to run it, bust it around the corner, and he's going to get a few yards on that. He runs out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. This is one of the more annoying games I've ever watched.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
You should be. You know what I mean?
I deserve no sticker payment this week.
Moving company, -10. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, here. I know what he wants. Here you go. Let's see here.
I don't understand most of what he says. Back it up. There we go. 5:29 to go in the fourth quarter. It's first down and 10. First and 20, actually, after that penalty.
So there's a graphic that's going to be coming up on the TV screen, Matt. Please advise the Chicago Bears fans to take a picture of that because it's not going to last very long.
Yeah. Here we go. Shotgun. He backed that throw. He tossed this thing middle of the field. That's going to be a completion down to close to the 40-yard line. Not going to be enough on first and 20, though. So there you go. Chicago, NFC playoff picture. Bears in first place, in the hunt. Detroit Lions, they're in the hunt down there. The Packers got the wild card spot, second wild card spot locked up right now. And after next week, when they beat the Bears, going to be moving on up, baby. Moving on up. So there we go.
The Bills are now up 22-7 on the Steelers.
Yeah, we got an injury over here. Yeah, so that game's kind of a blowout, too, at this point. They say Rodgers is back in, but, man, I don't know how he's playing because I'm obviously not watching it. But being banged up, he's getting older. I think it'll be harder to fight back the injuries. But it used to be back in the day with Rodgers, when he was hurt or, back against the wall, people were kind of, doubting him. He would come out and just be full throttle. But I'm not sure. It might be a little too much. That injuries he's got going on here. 2nd and 13, though, in this ball game. 4:55 to go in the fourth quarter. 26-0. And I want to see a shutout here. You know what I mean? What are those uniforms they're wearing? I mean, I shouldn't talk. Packer fans, we get after it, too, with the uniforms for the fans. You know what I mean? But here we go. 2nd and 13. Brosmer's going to be in shotgun. And he's going to go down for the sack.
You get nothing.
Yeah, they suck, dude. And they suck. 18-29, 118 yards, 4 interceptions for Brosmer today. I wonder if that's what he thought, when he was getting ready for this game. He's like, I'm going to throw 4 interceptions.
Today's going to be my day.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to throw 4 either touchdowns or interceptions. But, yeah, he's stacked back there near the 50-yard line over there. And Seahawks defense today, sacks 3, takeaways 5, 4 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. There we go. And now Brosmer going to be shotgun, empty backfield, 3rd down and 21. And they got pressure immediately. He gets it off to, I think that's Jefferson on the screen. And he's not going to get a lot. They're going to get that back to the 40. He is so fed up with this team. I don't even think he wants to be there. He's like, just bench me, dude. Let me go in the locker room. Bills game on ice. Yeah, that's a 22-7 ball game over there. Fourth quarter. 14 minutes or so to go on that thing. Jefferson actually got a ball. He didn't seem happy about it either. He's just like, it's too late. It doesn't matter. It's stupid. Especially a screen. When it was 3rd and that long, and then they just got pressure immediately. But now it's 4th down and 13. They're going for it from the 40-yard line. He's in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Back to throw. They got pressure again. He's going to go down for a sack. Back near the 50-yard line yet again. So 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Seahawks are shutting it down, dude. It's 1st down and 10. And they're going to be able to just kind of, I wouldn't say run the clock out, but they don't need a whole lot of first downs to do that. You know what I mean? Grandpa, can you tell me about the time you threw 4 interceptions in your first game? It might be his only game, you know what I mean? But 2 catches for 6 yards, dude. That's crazy. Another ha-ha.
There you go, Billy.
All right, so we're at commercial. Kind of, they have a little split screen action going on over here, and showing the replay.
You'll probably get a commercial 2 minute.
If Bosmer thinks these hits hurt, wait till he gets to the locker room.
True. That is so true. Yeah.
Dude, I can't imagine it with Justin Jefferson. You know, you have these elite wide receivers. They're going to run left side over here near the 50-yard line for the for the Seahawks. But yeah, like to be Justin Jefferson, like you're in your prime. You're whatever top wide receiver in the league, if not top, wherever you want to place them, 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then you're just stuck and you have no quarterback. You're on a team, you know, just nothing. It's got to be frustrating. 2nd down and 8, 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. I would expect them to just to run this thing. They're at midfield. And let this thing go to 2-minute warning probably. Here they go. They're going to run up the middle. Nothing there. Vikings are all over that. Vikings have 3 timeouts. Will they use them? You know, down 26-0. Just let it end. I like the coach is just like. Wow, this Brosmer guy looks terrible. He does. Undrafted free agent. You know what I mean? The Bears still suck.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
I appreciate you, Mike. You are fantastic. You are awesome. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, Brosmer guy, he is absolutely horrible. We're at commercial. We'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. We got one more. We're almost done, people.
What the hell's going on out here? Oh, God. Get him out of there, will you?
Here we go. We are back over here, 26-0. And look at this. Vikings get a top 10 pick. Do they draft a quarterback? I think they absolutely should. You know what I mean? I think they're I don't know. It depends like what they think about McCarthy, but it seems like McCarthy might not be the guy. I don't know if he is because he's been injured and stuff. But I appreciate him, Mike. You know, every time someone gives me money, this dude makes me dance. Why do you do this?
Because it's a build-up for the Bears game this weekend.
You do this every week.
Dance.
I appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean? And absolutely, the Bears do suck. You know what I mean?
They love it when
go.
you dance to that. That is your thing. The Bears still suck.
Here we go, Skull. We got the 2 minutes to go in this game. They're gonna be pitching this thing right side, trying to get some run game going. You got to stay in bounds though, dude. And I think he went out. No, the clock still ticks. Here we go. 366 folks watching as we watch the Lions get shut out by the Seattle Seahawks 26-0. Goose egg is absolutely correct. Let's freaking go, dude. 4th down and 4. We're gonna have a punt. Oh yeah. Who's that? Lord.
Well, you said the Lions getting shut out by the Seahawks. So I think you meant the Vikings, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
So I gave you the roar.
Roar. Yeah, the Vikings getting shut out. Here we go. We're gonna have ourselves a punt. And are they gonna have a return? Is this gonna go in the end zone? Oh, they stop it at the 1 yard line, dude. So that's where we'll start. 51 seconds to go. Yeah, he did a good job down on that thing.
So, folks, tomorrow night, Giants Patriots. We will be here for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Monday Night Foosball tomorrow night. Giants Patriots. Yeah, that'll be another barn burner. But I think it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch the Patriots. They're number 1 seed in the AFC. It'll be good. And the Giants do not like the Patriots. Maybe they pop up. What's up, Matt? Go Pack, go. We're beating them shit Bears. Let's go. Let's get after it, dude. Let's just go out there, punch them in the face a few times, and really be aggressive. Get more of that play call like how they did last week, and really get after them. And just be aggressive. Don't play not to lose. NFC West with 3 teams with 9 wins. Damn, yeah. And then that's the thing, too. We're going to have a run over here by the Vikings. They're, I think he might have got it near the first down, about the 12-yard line. The thing about the Packer Bears, too, I wonder, like Matt LaFleur, if he cares at all about all that stupid stuff Ben Johnson said beginning of the season about, he looks forward to sweeping Matt LaFleur or something like whatever. And, I thought it was like a joke, but Matt LaFleur said he they don't know each other. So he's just yammering. So hopefully Matt LaFleur really sticks it to him and really just get a lead and just bury them. Here we go. 20 seconds to go in this game. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle. That's going to be a first down to the 15-yard line, but I don't know if they're going to get our play. They're not going to snap the ball again.
Nope, that's it.
That's it. That's your ball game right there. 26-0. The Seattle Seahawks shutting out the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Billy Boy. Thanks for being here. You know what I mean? Appreciate everyone who is rocking with us today. That is your bowl game. Shout out to Ivan over here. Shout out to Barb and everyone else who's been hanging out. Donnie over here trying to scroll up and see some of the people. And obviously Mike over here gave me
vacuums.
He just kept showing, giving out the money. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Mike. You know what I mean? I appreciate everyone else. And I'm not doing that again.
One more.
It's Packers Bear Week, people. We're gonna have ourselves a glorious week. Bears fans are getting chatty, but come Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Central Time, the Green Bay Packers will shut up the Bears and knock them out of that number 1 spot. We are out of here. Shout out to Vinny. Shout out to everyone who hung out with us today. We're out. Come hang out tomorrow night. Monday Night Football. You know what I mean? Go Pack, go. We out.